born blind, I could not see, thoughtless, not free. Doctors on the scene with poisonous fists, they call it the vaccine. And if you ain't asleep, you know exactly what I mean. If my mama really knew, she would breach the roof. I just hope she knows the baby only seeks the truth. I learned not to trust the system of the institute, and I feel I need to get that knowledge into you. Mama raised a truth seeker, every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers. Listen for a minute and I'll make you a believer. Mama raised a truth seeker, every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers. Listen for a minute and I'll make you a believer. In school I was taught lessons, a young truther asking questions, while all these other motherfuckers guessing. Elementary just wasn't meant for me. Y'all keep your fake history, the shit is not a mystery. That it's all lies, and if all lies would open wide, and see in 2020 vision be nowhere to hide. It's so clear as a clear blue sky that we never see anymore, just trails pass by. And remember the conspiracy theorist said it's a lie. They're spraying chemicals in the air, but you still deny. So how can I get you to see anything if you're blind? Like the moon landing's fake, NASA lies all the time, and government officials are just the elite puppets. I'ma probably get murdered for saying all the shit, fuck it. Tired of this world anyway, getting bleeded by the day. Sheep will keep sleeping, truth seeker, I'm away. Mama raised a truth seeker, every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers. Listen for a minute and I'll make you a believer. Mama raised a truth seeker, every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers. Listen for a minute and I'll make you a believer. I was cutting classes, fucking blasting, straight mapping, looking at the globe laughing. Yo, we see way too I was cutting classes, fucking blasting, straight mapping, looking at the globe laughing. Yo, all of NASA's pictures of Earth are fake. They're all fake. Yeah, I was cutting classes, fucking blasting, straight mapping, looking at the globe laughing. We can't get to the moon today, never mind 60 years ago. Every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers. Listen for a minute and I'll make you a believer. Mama raised a truth seeker, every day making way, exposing the deceivers, trying to wake up all the sleepers.
I'm on the next level, yeah, I know you heard about it.
Motherfucker.
You know I'm bout it, and don't you ever doubt it. I'm incomparable, that's why they staring though. Turn up the stereo, check it out, check it out, check it out. I'm hot just like a sauna, New York to California. Too hot, too hot. You ain't seen nothing like this, nobody do it like this. I'm on the next level, next level, on the next level. They all tryna catch up to my next level, next level, on the next level. Check it out, check it out, check it out. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Motherfucker.
You like that old school, back in the music, that shit is old news. I'm popping through the ceiling, that's my motto, that's my motto. I lead, they follow. I'm hot just like a sauna, New York to California. Too hot, too hot. You ain't seen nothing like this, nobody do it like this.
Motherfucker.
I'm on the next level, next level, on the next level. They all tryna catch up to my next level, next level, on the next level. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. If you got nowhere else to be and nowhere else to go, this is where you come, because I have nowhere else to be. I'm glad to take CFM's place for a Friday night show. They're big shoes to fill, I gotta say, but I am more than happy to do it. I was just checking out the chat here, and I saw Philip Summers in here, and I'm pretty sure that's a friend of mine from here he is, Philip Summers. Hey, Phil, what's up? He's out in Costa Rica. He used to live here in Alabama, and we used to work together over at Cracker Barrel years ago. So that's really cool. Also, I see Jamie in the chat here, and he's really curious to know how to get a shirt or a hoodie. Everything's in the description below this live stream, and I also have it pinned in the comment section here, the PayPal and the Cash App. But what I'll do is I'll do a screen share real quick, and I'll show you guys exactly what is up with that stuff. All right, let me see here. Where did I put it? No, that's not it. All right, so here's our live stream tonight. Got nowhere else to go. Okay, so below it here, you can see the links for everybody who's going to be on the show tonight. If they show up, if they don't, whatever, there's their links. Make sure you're subbed and belled. Also, I have a Rumble channel here, and Shapu's stuff is here as well. And then when you come down here, it says if you'd like to donate to support my channel, please click the PayPal link. But you can't click it because YouTube doesn't let me drop exterior links into the box. So you just have to copy and paste it. Or you could use Cash App. So if you donate $40 or more to support my channel, I will send you out a hoodie or a t-shirt. Now, if you want to know what you would like what do they look like? Let me see over here real quick. Okay, you guys should be able to see this. Let me make sure everything's going good here. So it's not like I'm not screen sharing or something. When you're on your own, you gotta always make sure. Hold on, give me 1 second. Why it's not coming up? All right, here we go. It looks good. All right, let me put it on big screen. Well, that's fine, whatever. Okay, so I have Meltology with the definition. As you can see, Johnny Cool here has his hoodie on. It looks great on you, Johnny. I love it. And so, yeah, I'm using this new font. You can also get this on a t-shirt if you don't want a hoodie, if you'd rather have a t-shirt. They have the black t-shirts, or I guess you could get a long sleeve t-shirt if you want. And then I have the white hoodie, which Curtis has his on here. Let me zoom in on it. You can see he had me sign it. It says TruthSeeker69, boom, baby. I love that. And of course, you could get the white hoodie with the definition as well, or with Meltology 101. It's really up to you guys how you want it. But the point is you have my email, and if you pay through PayPal, you can leave your email there, but either way, we need to get in contact with each other. I need to know what size you want, what color you want, if it's definition or just Meltology 101, and then of course your address and everything. It's pretty simple. I don't have a website or a merch store because I'm not really doing merch. I just want to give back to you guys. I want to say thank you for seeing the stuff and supporting me and supporting the channel. So I figured if anybody donates $40 or more, basically these hoodies are $33. I know, don't even say it. They're $33. And the hoodies, that's the hoodies. The t-shirts are around 16 something he gives me for the t-shirts. So basically, I pay for the hoodie or the t-shirt, and then whatever's left over I use to mail it out. Now, if it goes to Canada, it's going to be extra, of course, on my end, whatever the donation was that come out. So it's not like I'm really making money off of these. I'm not trying to be making money. I just want to get back to you guys and say thank you for all your support. And I really appreciate you guys. And this way you guys get to represent and maybe get some people curious about what Meltology is and start up conversations with these things. And this is my hoodie right here. I really like this one. I'm going to get a new one made, though, with the melty font. And let's see what else I got here. I got the red one. And as you saw, Johnny Cool has the red one with the definition on it. There's the red one with the, this is my hoodie right here. I got that one. So that's that. Let me come off of here real quick and come over here. There we go. I thought I saw pants on the ground backstage, but he must have dipped out or something. So let's get back over here. 38 people here. Welcome, everybody. I'm supposed to have some guests on. I'm not sure if anybody's going to show up or not, and that's it's totally fine if you don't show up. Whatever. I'm good with it. It's just always fun to have some people on with me. James is in the house. What's up, James? I heard you guys last night. It was a great show. And I totally respect your position on the whole biblical thing and everything like that. That's to each his own. Hold on. I got something in the private chat here. No audio or video. Give me a minute to figure out. Sorry, right back. Okay, that's from Pants On. So he'll be back in a few minutes. He's got to figure out his stuff. And I appreciate your position on stuff. You know, for me, things make sense in that way, but none of us will really know. And none of us really know if anybody exists, if God exists, if all this stuff is real or not, these biblical texts and extra biblical, whatever, like the Quran and all this stuff, because we're not going to find out until we leave this place. And we know everything's lies, and we know they manipulated everything. And I get that. I totally get that. So I respect everybody's position on whatever they got going on. My question to everybody is, why do you think they're hiding flat earth from us? Why do you think they're hiding the melt from us? Why do you think they're hiding, you know, all this stuff from us? It has to be profound and really, really big, whatever it is. Hey, Jenny, what's up? And let's see here. Messa Melts in the house. What's up, Messa? Donna Ann Truth is here. I saw Annette up here. What's up, Annette? Annette's been with me a long time. Drake's in the house. Ken's here. Hey, Ken. Ken is one of my first subscribers. He's from my very, very first channel. And we were friends on Facebook. And we just were, he used to help me out with all my videos. I'd send them to him before I'd upload them. And he'd go through it, make sure there wasn't any mistakes and stuff. So, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm glad to see you here, Ken. Mr. Beast is in the house. Curtis. I said Curtis, I think. Philip. Okay. All right. I just didn't want to miss anybody. All righty. So, Jen, did they stop your show on the other channel? I don't know. I'm not on the other channel. Is it not on there? I'm trying to upload them to both channels now, like when I stream live. I'll have to check it out, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck, Jen? They took your other channel down for hate speech? What are you talking about? You mean my backup channel? They just took it down for hate speech? I don't know nothing about it yet. I don't even know how that was possible, because everything that I'm showing here, I'm showing there. And this channel's still up, as far as I can tell. Let's see here. Going on. Oh, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm wearing hair extensions today. I miss my long hair. Jen, check your stream. Looks like they pulled your CASH channel. Oh boy. Here we go. That always happens. Let's see what's going on here. Let me close this out. Why am I not surprised? You know why I'm not surprised? Because it's happened to me like so many times, it just doesn't even surprise me anymore. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see here. All right, we're still live over here, and they took the other channel down. Do you see how these fuckers work? Unbelievable. Well, let me check my email real quick. See what they say here. Let's see what these fuckers got to say. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Get out of my way over here. Truth Seeker, our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our hate speech policy. We removed the following content. Got nowhere else to go. They removed it on the other channel. This channel, it's still here. So I guess I'm going to go down any minute over here. Why would they even remove it? What is the hate speech? Let me guess. I know what it is, because I played Mama Raise the Truth Seeker. I told you guys before, about 4 channels ago, that they took my Mama Raise the Truth Seeker down because they said it was hate speech. Okay? Now, y'all just heard the song. I based it off of Tupac's Hellraiser. And Tupac's Hellraiser. I will show you here in just a second. I'll even type it in. Let's see. Oh, these motherfuckers. Tupac Hellraiser. Right here. I'm going to screen share something with you. Hold on. Hang on one second. It's always something, isn't it? Okay. Let me get in the screen share here. These motherfuckers. Present. All right. Screen share. All right. Here we go. See this here? Sure you do. Tupac Hellraiser. It was banned from the radio in the 90s. Banned. You know why? Because it talks about cops and killing and all this stuff and all this crazy stuff in this song. This has been up on YouTube for 12 years, guys. Do you see that? 12 years. Yeah. You want to see the lyrics for Hellraiser? I can't play the song, but I'll bring you the lyrics. Lyrics for Hellraiser. All right, here we go. Every word to this song, actually. That's why I wanted to do my song with this beat to it and everything. Okay. Hell motherfucking yeah. This one goes out to all my N-words. Mike Cooley, hell yeah, Mama Raise a True Seeker. Now listen. Born thuggin', heartless and mean, mugging at 16, on the scene watching fiends bugging, kicking up the dust with the older G's, soaking up the game that was told to me. I ain't never touched a gat that I couldn't shoot. I never learned to trust a bitch from a prostitute. Taught lessons, a young N asking questions while other suckers were guessing. I was gangsta sexing. Elementary wasn't meant for me. Can't regret it. I'm headed to the penitentiary and cutting classes. Bucking, blasting, straight mashing, mopping through the overpass, laughing. While these other motherfuckers try to figure out, no doubt, they're jealous of a N's clout. Tell me, Lord, can you feel me? I keep my finger on the trigger because some N's want to kill me. Mama Raise a True Seeker every day getting paid. Police on the pager, straight stressing. A fugitive. My occupation is under question. Wanted for investigation. And even though I'm marked for death, I'm a spark till I lose my breath, motherfuckers. Every time I see a paper, I see my picture. When an N gets richer, they come to get you. It's like a motherfucking trap. I wonder why it's hard being black. Dear Lord, can you feel me? Stressing, blah, 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 blah. Mama Raise a True Seeker. And then it says, tell me, Lord, can you feel me? Show a sign. Damn near running out of time. Everybody's dying. Mama Raise a Hellraiser. Can't figure out why the police beating down Ends. Still starting, I'm starting to think all the rich in the world is safe while the po babies rushing into early graves. God come and save the youth. Ain't nothing else to do but have faith in you, dear Lord. I have a life of a thug. Hope you understand. Forgive me for my mistakes. I got to play my head and my hand on the and my hands on the 16 shot. Send me automatic. Crooked cops getting killed. It says right there, crooked cops getting killed. Glock. Tell me, Lord, can you feel me? And it says I'm praying. My enemies won't go. My enemies won't go away. And everywhere I turn, I see N's burning. Every N that I know is on death row. My young homie 17, and he paid a price. Little thug. Okay, little young motherfucker doing triple life. Though I tell him in his letters it's getting better. My N knew the truth. He'd hit the roof. Just heard your baby's mama was smoked out. Fuck the drama. Want to break my lookout. Anyway, it goes on and on talking about all this killing and stuff and people getting shot and all this stuff. Okay, you see it. Look how lengthy it is. Okay. So, yeah, they just took my other thing down. So that's pretty muffed up. Yeah, crazy, right? Gotta love YouTube. Now, I'm not reading all the words. I'm just giving you a little example there. All right, we got some people backstage. Let me come off the screen share. I got Freya's here. Freya, what's up, girl?
Finally.
They just took my other channel down.
I know. I literally had just clicked the link and I had it on my phone. I clicked the link to get into the studio and it stopped and I sent you a text.
Yeah.
But
so we're here now, though. Everybody's watching on my channel, on this one. Right?
Yeah, it's going. I had it on my phone.
It's just the other one's down. My Jennifer Santelli one.
Were you streaming on that one too?
Yeah, I'm streaming on both of them. Right now, I was streaming on both of them. So this one's still up, my main channel. The other one's down, which means it has to be, since it was so in the beginning of the show, I haven't even shown anything yet. It has to be the Mama Raised a True Seeker.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad in that song.
And
there's not one bad thing
times?
in it.
Yeah, you've played it so many times.
Yeah. So when I had it on my first channel, they took it down then. And what I'm thinking is that people are getting together and reporting that song. Because what's wrong with the song? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's no hate in it. Oh man.
I'm sure you're like red flagged on the system.
Yeah.
So
all that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff's gonna happen to you.
So I guess I'll just keep moving forward with the show here, and hopefully they don't do anything here. We can stay up. 16 people here, it says. I thought I had more than that here. But anyway, yeah, that's Mama Raised a True Seeker, based off of Tupac Hellraiser. Hellraiser's been up for 12 years. And it's just crazy, crazy song with the lyrics. But what are you going to do?
Yep.
Hey, Melanie, what's going on, girl?
Hey, Melanie.
So, yeah, Freya, look, I wanted to show everybody. Shampoo sent me the shirt that he was going to get for me, and it just arrived today. So I'm going to put myself on big screen here. Here's my shirt.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, looks good.
It does look good.
Feels good too. It's not.
I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Real quick, does my audio sound okay? I got this iPad. I've got a microphone I can hook up, but if the audio is good, then.
Yeah, you sound just a little far away, kind of, a little bit.
Okay. Do you think you want me to try the microphone?
No, I mean, if you just speak up a little louder, maybe, or a little bit closer. Yeah, you'll probably be fine with that. Kairos is here. Kairos, you going to join us? You have a link if you want to join us. Shampoo. Let me see. And if anybody's interested in Shampoo's merch, I have the link for that. I'll be dropping it in the chat. And he's got a lot of cool stuff on his designs are really amazing. I'm just a little frazzled now that they took down that other channel, because then
it's crazy.
I'm thinking they could do that to this one at any second. I mean, I'm only 22 minutes in, and unbelievable. Oh, okay. So Freya, what's going on with you?
Well, it is cold as shit here in Texas. I live on a barn right next door. I'm at my in-laws' house. And so I had to walk in like 28-degree weather. I got my kids to sleep, snuck out, walked across in the cold, so damn cold.
Gosh.
Like the past, yesterday it was actually warm enough I had to run my AC, but prior to that, it's been like freezing, insane, like in the teens, which is rare, here. And so we'd have to go outside multiple times a day and like bust open the pond and the water troughs for the cows.
Right.
So it's been really, and we live up on a barn, so the steps are like icy, so you have to like hang on to the rails.
So are you in northern Texas?
It's central. Well, I'd say east. It's East Texas, basically.
Okay.
It's around. It's like in between Dallas and Waco.
I didn't know it got that cold over there, but I guess it does.
It doesn't. No, it shouldn't. The past 3 or 4, I guess 3 years have been record breaking. Like we had this crazy snow and ice storm 3 years ago, and I was pregnant with my daughter. Like I went through my due date during that, and my father-in-law's a doctor, and we were like, if I go into labor, he's going to come over and have to give birth, because we can't be driving to the hospital.
Right. Wow. Oh my gosh.
So there were dead birds everywhere, just freezing, falling out of the trees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy stuff going on, but we know they manipulate everything. So it's like, is it even natural? Are they causing this to happen? I don't know. But
they've been spraying that. All of us have like a cold or something. And I've got videos of all the crazy like chemtrails they've been spraying, and like they look rainbowed and stuff. So I'm like, is that I'm having an allergic reaction to the shit they're spraying? Maybe
probably. Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Absolutely. It's all muffed up.
So
All muffed up.
if I sound nasally, that's why.
I
My
got
nose
you.
is totally stopped up.
I've been having those issues too with the nasal stuff and everything. As a matter of fact, I woke up this morning with such a migraine right around my eyes and stuff from my sinuses being all muffed up and everything.
Yeah.
Melted inverted realms here. What's up? What's up? Crazy John's in the house.
Crazy John, he's finally made it early. He's always tardy.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I
All
used
right,
to live in Austin.
Oh, Austin. My husband went to Austin, Texas for one of the jobs he was on years ago, and he got a shirt that says "Keep Austin Weird."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said there's a lot of like college bars there and stuff, and it's like a lot of club kind of scene or something.
Yeah, it's totally like hookup culture. It's pretty degenerate. You know, everyone's just
well, this was
a bunch
years
of
ago.
vegans and a bunch of just hookup culture. But yeah, the buildings there, I mean, the Capitol there is gorgeous. And they say that prisoners built that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, yeah,
prisoners are skilled labor, didn't you know?
Yeah, I know, right? You just tell them.
Look what they did in Australia. I don't know.
It's
It's crazy.
Well, do you have some files, or what have you been looking into? I've
got a whole bunch
several
of tabs
different.
Open.
Go ahead.
I got a whole bunch of tabs open. You got stuff too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to see some stuff, yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into some of the stuff that I got, and then we'll get into your stuff.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna roll through some stuff. Let me see where I want to start here. Let me see. Now I want to get rid of this one, and I can close that. Let me go over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll start here. Alrighty.
Did I do? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was trying to figure out how to make the chat.
I'm like, why did the show go down?
I was trying to make the chat pop up, but I can just use my phone. It's no biggie. If I want to see, but yeah, we're good.
All right, I'm going to present, and we're going to check out this video. I got a couple of videos we're going to check out. Hopefully, I don't get in any more trouble, but whatever. We don't need volume either. So, all right, let me put it on big screen so everybody can see it real good. Let me see here. All right, there we go. Let's go to, nope, not that one. Here, this one. All right, can you see this okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is Ball's Pyramid, and I thought it was really cool how they kind of come right up to it and stuff, and you can really see a lot of stuff. I used some of this in my video that I made.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearer, actually. Hold on a second. Let me pause it and make sure it's on the best quality ever we can get. Oh, I guess it is. That's all it's going to be. Okay. All right. So I would love to go check this out. I mean, it's incredible. I just can't. All right. Look at this spot right here.
Yeah.
So right away, you can see these steps, right? You see these steps going up here?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of the boat. Imagine the people. Okay, so you can figure out the size of the people. Now imagine the people going up these steps. These are big steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just saying. They're definitely steps.
Yeah, they're like the depth is like, looks like it's half the size of the boat.
Right. Now look at this. Let me stop here. Let me zoom in, see if I can zoom in over here real quick. No, I guess I can't zoom in on this like this. So, all right, let's just keep right here. Look, I have to make it smaller and then zoom in on it for you guys like this. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, look at this. See how this thing goes up and over here like this? It comes and slopes down and goes out. And then there's another one right here, and it goes up and comes over. These were steps as well, in my opinion. I think this was some kind of walkway or something that went up here, step. See how it flattens out right here?
Yep.
Comes back
like
down.
A railing.
Yeah, they're both equal on either side. You can see it. They're flanking either side, just like you would have on a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just wow. That's a really good shot of it right there.
Yeah.
You stop it again. Again, you can see this is really flat, and it comes down and goes out, and it's identical to the one down here.
Mm-hmm.
And dare I say, you can make out brick. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Let me stop it again. So you can see it's real flat here. It must have been like some kind of tiles maybe or something. This is a pretty quick video, but I just wanted to run through it. I have a couple of other ones. And we're also going to look at underwater at Ball's Pyramid. Wait, do you guys see that?
Nice.
Yeah. Here at this section, it's shaded right here, but this is where those steps would be, or it's just right here, I think, maybe on either side of this, but it's shady. You can't see it at this point. Okay, so that's that. Now let me go over to this one here.
Edinburgh, that place is super melted.
Yeah.
On a volcanic plug, they say.
Yeah, a volcanic plug. All right. Oh, so here, check this out. We're going to go underneath Ball's Pyramid here. Let me see here. Where is it? I'll go up to where they're finally getting into the thing here. All right, here they're entering underneath Ball's Pyramid. Or there's other stuff near Ball's Pyramid under the water. So now we're going in, guys. Check this out. It's really cool. I was blown away when I saw this. It seems to be really flat on the bottom and, you know, an arched tunnel of some sort they're going through. And as they get in a little deeper here, you're going to see some cool stuff. Look at this. Wow.
You can see like there looks like chunks of like to the right there. You see it looks like a red brick, a chunk of red brick.
Yeah. I was
Popping
noticing
out.
that too. I wasn't sure if it was some kind of coral or something because there is a lot of that on this stuff. But I was like, man, is that a red brick? Like right here. Look, let's pause it right there. See right here?
Yeah. If you go back a little bit, it literally has like the 90-degree. It's just right before that. I think it's a little further back. Maybe.
Further back? Yeah, probably a little further back. Okay.
It's before that fish. It's like hanging out. A little further in. Where's it at? It's after this. It's
right
after this. Where's that sucker? It's like popping out. Oh.
Is it down here? I see.
Oh, I see one down there.
Yeah. All right, let me go back a little bit further here when we first get in here.
I think it was close to it was right after whenever you paused it. I mean, right before that.
This is why I need more eyes on this stuff because, you know, I'll go back and look at it 2-3 times and find other things. And when you have other people look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's secrets hidden in these ruins, you know?
Yeah.
And you just,
down here. Look down here. All right, look. Right here. See this area? And we saw this brick right here. But as I hit play, this line's going to go away. And look, it looks like there's a couple of black bricks, kind of like the brick pattern. Ready? See it right down there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe you're talking about this up here. Were you talking about this one right up here?
Let me see. It was kind of mid-screen. But, yeah, it looks like that one's kind of... I think it's further in. Oh, it's right there. It's right. Pause.
This
right
one.
here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy.
Like it's just hanging down. See? It's like hanging down.
Yeah, I see it. That's cool. Thank you for flattening that out. Good eye. You got the eagle eye. It's rare that you get to see these kind of dives, but I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of videos of them like tunneling under Florida. That shit is
Florida is floating. You could probably swim all the way under Florida, the whole length of it.
Yeah. Crazy. All these tunnels.
Look at these crabs and stuff.
I know, all the critters.
Yeah, the fish are beautiful.
They are. It's a lionfish.
All right. There's something.
Oh, look at that crazy fish.
I know, right?
Yeah, you can see the little orange sections throughout where it looks like it's...
Oh, they're going back out now. Okay, where was that spot at that I wanted to show you something? I think it was right here. Maybe not. Oh, I thought right here looked like a cutout, kind of. I'm not sure what the spot is right here. And, the straight angle here.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's as far back as they go on that one. But yeah, so let me see here. Then they just come back out here. Let me see.
Yeah, those like 90-degree edges really give a lot away. You know, that's not nature
natural.
Erosion wouldn't make these 90-degree edges. You know, these corners and stuff.
Oh, okay. this one right here. This is what I want to show you guys. Look, if I pause it right here, actually, let me let it go a little bit further. Look at the floor, guys. You could make right angles out everywhere. Like it looks like was brick scattered everywhere, or there could have been brick on the ground. You know, I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty cool here. Let me go a little bit further. I can't believe they stopped the other channel. That pisses me off so bad.
Yeah. God. Fuckers, man. Fucking bastards.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with that song, but they say it's hate speech. It's craziness.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just because it's you. You know?
Try this one real quick. This is underwater too. Let me see here. What are they going to show?
I wish I was brave enough to deep sea dive. I'm terrified of the deep ocean.
Yeah, right. Look, this looks like a conglomeration of brick right here. See, you can see all the little stuff everywhere. Like,
yeah, yeah, that one on the right, the bottom right.
Yeah, I can't scuba dive. Look, and there it is.
Look at that. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Yep. Wow.
So I have another. Let me see here. Is it this one? No, is it this one? Oh, we're gonna look at that one here in just a minute. Let's see what order I'm going in here. Let's see my stuff. Oh, Edinburgh. Yeah, okay, that was that one we just looked at. I saw that Edinburgh thing come up. Okay, so the other day I was telling you guys about windbreakers up on Mauna Loa, and everybody's like, "What's a windbreaker?" and all this stuff. Let me see. I have a picture of a windbreaker here somewhere. Let's see where it's at. Here it is here. Okay, so this is what I was saying yesterday. Reminded me, or was it yesterday? No, Wednesday. It looked like a windbreaker on Mauna Loa, because on Mauna Loa, when they go hiking up there, they show these things, which is identical to what we see here in the middle of the desert in Utah. Okay, so there's no volcano around here, and this is structure. This is part of an old structure that was here. Okay, and over here on Mauna Loa, they say that people came along and stacked these bricks, if you will. There's these lava rocks that just happen to look like bricks because Mauna Loa spits out bricks, I guess. And they shield themselves from the wind behind these things because it's very windy up here because of the elevation. I'm saying no. This place had structure all over it, and it's not a volcano. But yeah, again, look, it looks just like that.
Yeah, identical. And look at the background of the mountain on that. It's like structure. Yeah, it's all structure. It's all structure.
All of it. Yeah. Mauna Loa is
dirt is structure.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be Mauna Loa and a lava flow. Okay. I mean, are you freaking kidding me?
All chunky and broken up. It's lava flow.
Look at this. Look at this red right here with the mortar lines. See them right here?
Yep.
Look at this. There happens to be a brick wall right here stacked up, right? And this is supposed to be a collapsed lava tube in the flow is what they're saying this is.
Oh, God.
Again, here, more structure.
Mm-hmm.
There's structure everywhere. And they're going to say that people put these up because it's windy and you can kind of shield yourself behind it. I mean, that's ridiculous.
God.
Yeah. Again, more structure. You can make out structure everywhere on this thing. Oh, let me go back a tiny bit. That's a really good spot right there. Hold on. I got something we just missed there. Let me go back a tiny bit. All right. Right here. See the brick wall going across here. And then right here on the
it's like a tower fell over.
The pattern. Yeah. You could see it.
Wow.
Mauna Loa is just full of structure. Okay, now check this out. I showed you what they say is a windbreaker. Let me make it big again, right? Slide it over. Their excuse for this is it's a splatter cone from the volcano, a splatter cone, okay? Now, to me, this is just more of structure that's melted downward, like the like this right here. What you said was a windbreaker. except this one's more melted. So they can't say it's a windbreaker clearly because it's melted,
Yeah,
right? So it's
exactly.
a splatter cone. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was just fused together. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
This
you can
one
see
as
it's
well.
the same.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's just
it.
fused together. It's the exact same shit we just looked at, but this is fused together.
Exactly. So in this case, it's a splatter cone. In the other case, it's a windbreaker. I mean, but yet they're the same. You can still make it out, you know, the bricks and everything. Look at it. It's crazy. Unbelievable.
Man.
So let me see here. As they move through here on their way up, you can see melted structure everywhere. Again, here's more structure popping up. They say there's this is a splatter cone, and these are the windbreakers over here.
Oh God.
You know, this is ridiculous.
There's like several different big boulder areas. Why wouldn't they just get behind that to break the wind instead of building? That they would have to search for all those rocks and haul them over to that one
Exactly. Oh, and they
spot.
just happen to be all brick shaped. Lucky
retarded.
them, I guess, right? Jeez. All structure. Oh, let me go back a tiny bit real quick. Right here. Was it right here? Hold on. Let me play it. All right, right here. I think it was. So back here, you can make out a wall, more structure. This here, look, right here is another wall coming down through here and around here as well. If you guys can see it, okay. I have it on HD, so everything should be pretty clear. Okay, so this is supposed to be a lava tube that broke through, and you can see the interior of it there. We can still make out a really clear brick pattern through the flow as well. Let's see here. Another cone there. More stacked stuff here going up a little bit further. Cooked out red brick, as you can see.
Yep.
So we're at 12,000 feet. We're not quite at the summit yet, but you're going to see all kinds of crazy stuff coming up here.
Yeah, higher up we go.
I love Mauna Loa. I couldn't believe it when I covered it. I was just like, I couldn't believe all the structure I was seeing. All right, let me see here. Let's go a little bit further on this video. A little bit further. Oh, yeah, it's coming up here. Okay. Wait do you guys see this? It's coming up. Okay, so we're getting towards the rim now. Jagger Cave. Here we go. Now, first off,
oh, look at that.
Let's just go back a second. See this thing here? This giant thing right here? Okay, they say they're windbreakers. This thing is huge. This thing has to be at least 15 feet high. Okay. And again, it looks like this right here, part of structure. And then you have Jagger Cave, which is right here. And we're going to zoom in on this in just a second. It's going to show you the whole thing. Okay, here. This is Jagger Cave, and they say Mr. Jagger built this thing so he could come up and witness the volcano going off and be safe and shield it from the wind and stuff.
Oh my God.
There's actually steps here. And do you see this wall right here? You can make out all the brick, right? All the way around. Wait, do you see it here? Hold on. It gets better. Okay, look. Here's the steps. See the steps go down.
That wall there.
I know. It's just crazy. Yep. Retreat from the wind. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Wait as she turns around. First off, let's just stop right here. Hold on. Shit, what did I just do? I clicked off of it. Hold on. Let me stop it. I got to go back a little bit. Show you that. It's on that back wall there. You can see brick really well. She gets up up to it. Hit pause. Right there. Look. Right here, you can see a brick really good. Right here, right here, right here. And of course, right here, there's a right angle one, but you can really see it good. Right there. See
Oh
it?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Can't miss it. Now wait till we turn around. Now look. Look at that. So look, you have steps. You see these steps? They come around and come down, and they're melted. You can see it's
Yep.
melted. Right there, it's melted. And then there's this thing up here, this huge thing stacked up. And I'm telling you, people, when they stand next to it, they only come up to about right here on it. So it's like 15 feet tall.
Jeez.
And yeah, this is like a whole building up here.
Yeah, if we only had one of these kind of examples, it'd be like, well, maybe this crazy guy did go up there and build this, and it just happens to look melted, whatever. But there's a pattern. Like any place you look, you can go to any location, any mountain, any volcano, and if you just keep looking at images and videos of people going there, you'll find this. And then they have some stupid story, like this Jagger story, to explain it away.
Exactly. Let's just stop right. Look at this perfect brick right here. Perfect rectangular brick. Perfect rectangular brick. It's just, it's crazy. Okay, so now we're up around the rim here, and there's what's up here? Let me see. There's something I wanted to show you up here too on the rim. It's here. Let me see. Oh, right here. Yeah, let me just play it from here real quick. See what's going on. It's been a while since I watched this video. We covered it a couple years ago. I know it's right there. Hold on. There's another spot coming up here. I just gotta find it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they're right here at the rim, right? Okay. The rim, they show something over here. Okay, so here we're at the rim. So this would be, that's the back wall there of the rim. You can see it looks just like Vesuvius with the brick layers and stuff. Identical to Vesuvius sedimentary layers, they say they are, whatever. Let's see here if they show this one thing coming up. Oh yeah, here it is coming up right here. All right, there's a couple of still frame shots here that we're going to look at. Cooked out brick. Look at this.
That archway.
Yeah. You see the arch? See, look, brick, 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 just like we build the arches. You know, it's just right there.
Yep.
Oh, man.
They say that's a lava tube, probably.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Another lava tube. It's always a volcano. Okay, so they say, again, this is something that people stacked here to protect them from the wind, of course. This looks like more melted brick. And then, let me see, there's this other spot here coming up. Just a second. Okay, also, I want to point out that you could see all the red in this volcano, especially through here. You can see it really good. Look at that.
Wow.
What's up, Pepper? My Pepper Kitty. Yeah, Mauna Loa is next level. And we showed that they bombed this thing when it was going off. They hit it with bombs. You can look it up.
What the hell?
Just like Vesuvius. Let's see here. There's one more spot coming up, I think. This one right here. I think that might be it. Oh no. Okay, so look. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was
Did
about
you
to
see
point
that
it
brick?
out. I did.
Yeah.
I was about to point it out. the
Yeah.
left.
What's that doing there? Do you
Yep.
see this? That's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
brick. That's an all day long a brick.
That is. Yep.
I guess somebody hauled that up there on their backpack, right? I'm gonna stick this in the summit. Oh, it makes no sense. More brick down here at the sign. You can see what looks like melted brick piles everywhere, right angles, and it goes into something over here. And we're pretty much coming to the end of it here, I think. Okay, let's pause it right here. In here, you can see brick as well. Make out the brick.
Yeah.
Here.
And some of that rock looks fused together.
Yeah. A lot of red. A lot of red. Well, you know why? Because brick is red. And look at this. There's a wall back here. You can see it.
Oh, yeah. See that.
All right. So I think that's it for this video. We're good there. That was what I wanted to show you guys. Because, again, nobody was understand what a windbreaker is. They call these windbreakers to shield you from the wind. But clearly, this seems to be part of some kind of structure that was here at one time, just like we were seeing over on Mauna Loa. Let me see. Here's that. And I get this. We looked at that. All right, let's skip this thing. And what is this one? Underwater. This is something I wanted to show here. Oh, yeah, there was some underwater stuff on this thing. All right, we'll get back to that one in just a second. All right, guys, we're going to look at this this video. Is crazy, but there's a lot of stuff to see here and it goes pretty quick. But wow, this is in Iceland. This is Iceland, guys. First off, let's stop here.
Look,
Look at this great arch right here, and you can tell that it's not natural at all. This stuff.
Yeah.
Just
What the fuck would cause that? Wind? Selective erosion?
Wind and water erosion, of course.
Oh
It must be this
God.
pesky river that they're flying over.
Yep. Whenever it was ancient and it could carve stone. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at this. Hold on. Let me stop it right there. You can see all the brick lines through here, all down through here.
Yep.
Let me make it go a little slower.
Like a flanking tower or something.
Yep. All right, we're slowing it down now. It looks like there's an arch over here and what could be possibly steps or old walls like jutting out.
Yeah.
I love this kind of FPV stuff.
Oh, look at that on the left. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it gets better. Wait till they get down a little bit further and he comes up. You're going to believe what you're going to see.
Jeez.
So here you can see the arch really well. Look at this.
What the fuck?
These look like steps right here. Look at them. They look like steps right there.
Yeah, they do.
It's a little bit further down here. There's a nice, looks like a wall going right through here. And right over here as well.
Yeah, the center area was, probably like a valley, like where they, it's gotten more narrow because the buildings,
they melt
out. Yeah,
towards each other. Yeah.
But this was like a gap. These gaps are interesting because they make me ponder what the base level might be like. I've been looking into like tectonic plates and stuff, and I think maybe those plates are like these mega valleys that were like the main like interstate between these mega structure complexes. Look at that.
Look at that straight wall.
Oh,
right there, straight wall, like it connected over. This was a building right here. You can see it. It has structure going up over to here. What is this? It's
and look to the left right here, Jen. It's like
right
a
here.
tower. It looks like a wall. Yeah, and it looks like a wall behind it. Yeah,
absolutely.
The tower that's twisted and.
Yeah, so I love that video. It's a really quick one.
Man,
share that real quick. And then I have, this is Freya's channel, guys. If you're not familiar with her channel or subbed and belled, you got to check out her stuff. She does really, really good work. Really good work.
Thanks, Jen.
Absolutely.
Just stuff that I feel like I just need to tell people, show people,
Yeah, that's what I feel. I have this overwhelming need to show and tell people.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
it's profound in my opinion.
Very profound. Yeah.
And
It's such a big topic, though. I think, like, I'm a tattoo artist, so I always bring this topic up to my clients and stuff. And you can tell they're just kind of like, okay, yeah, it sounds like you know what you're talking about, but I don't really want to ask any questions or get into that because it's too big of a can of worms, for most people. Right. But for me, it's exciting. It's just like, it's not what they told us. It's something so much more fucking interesting and badass,
I didn't realize that you did tattoos. I missed that part. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I have a few.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I had a shop for 10 years. Then I had some stuff with my daughter. My daughter had cancer, this whole big thing. And so she's good now, went through treatment anyway. So my shop closed. So now I just do it part-time on this ranch. There's like a cabin, like they have a like a guest house basically. And that's my studio. So I just tattoo people that I've tattooed for years,
Right. So. That's amazing. My my first son's father, when we were younger, he wanted to do tattoos. He's had a lot of tattoos and he wanted to do them. And so we bought tattoo equipment and I actually did a tattoo on him and he did one on me. Of course I had to get it. Anyway, yeah. So it's not easy. It takes skill to do that stuff. I mean, the people who do it, and probably if you guys make it look easy, but really it takes quite technique and skill to do that.
Yeah, the first time I held the machine, I was like, how in the hell am I going to make a straight line with this? Like because it's like vibrating, Yeah.
And then you have the ink and then blood coming out sometimes, and all that. Plus you're trying to follow an outline that you put on there and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even know how you guys get it so amazing, but.
Yeah, it's tricky. But I would say I'm a painter first. Painter and a sculptor, and I just also happen to do tattoos. That's just the way that I make my money. But more of a painter and sculptor.
That's awesome.
But, yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you bring up the topic of meltology to somebody who you've never met, right? Say you don't know what they know, if you know anything, if they're awake or whatever, how do you broach the subject of meltology? Because if you go, I'm just trying to figure out how you get them, how do you explain it to them to where they're able to understand it? Because you don't know if they're awake to any other truths.
Yeah, it depends. Like the guy I tattooed today, he's religious. Him and his wife go to church and stuff. And so, and I've brought up the topic to him before, and he's watched my videos and stuff. But I don't think he's watched all of them, but he's at least watched one. But I've told him, I think that the millennial reign may have happened. And I talk, and he's like been to the Austin State Capitol. I'm like, have you ever been there? Well, they say prisoners built that. And he's like, that's retarded. And I'm like, yeah, that's ridiculous. It's preposterous. San Antonio has ancient ruins that look ancient. They say it was built in the 1700s by Native Americans because Spanish missionaries, since they were from Spain, they could build this Spanish colonial revival shit that looks ancient now because it's melted to shit. So I'll approach it that way if the person's religious, and I'll be like, it feels like we're, after the millennial reign would be this short season of Satan or Satan's little season, and that's what it feels like we're in. And
right.
Then it's just a back and forth, like however they respond back, it kind of guides the next way that I talk about it, or the information that I share with them. Mm-hmm. So it just, I guess, depends on the person, but. I try to just point out stuff that's really obvious, right off the bat, and get them thinking.
Yeah. You know what? I just realized that when the video got taken down, I thought it got taken down off of my second channel. It got taken down off my main channel. Yeah, Jennifer Santelli channel, it's up on, which is where I'm at now on this. The TruthSeeker69 is where they took it down on, which that's the channel that everybody knows.
Yeah.
A lot of the haters, if you will, don't know about my backup channel, the one we're on now that has my regular name on it. So I'm guessing that the haters got together and reported my video on that song or something, because I've played it so many times. They did take it down off of my first channel for that. And I did a whole live stream on hate speech and went over the lyrics and everything. There is no hate speech in that song. Okay. So why would they take it down? Well, if you get enough people together to flag that video and complain about it for hate speech, they take it down. So, yeah, that's just not good. They're trying to get rid of me again.
God.
So
Why?
pissed about that.
Yeah. I don't know why. If people don't like this topic or it triggers them, just stay away from it.
They
Just
just
fuck
don't
off.
like me. They just don't like me. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but you know, I got haters out there. I can't help it.
It's because you're outspoken and you don't censor yourself, you know? Like and for some people it's like just stick with, you know, like that crazy witch you know.
Yeah, I
You
know
know what
you're
I'm talking
talking
about? It's just like yeah, I don't know. They're fucking crazy people. It's like just stay away. Just don't get so worked up about it, you know? For people to like, "Ah!" Like why would you ever act like that?
I have no
Silly.
idea. I have no idea, but it's just let's go over and see. Let me go to my channel here.
I'm going to refill my drink real quick while you're doing that.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to view my channel and go into my dashboard here and see what they gave me here. Sorry, guys. I'm getting upset. All right, where's my dashboard at? Hang on. Okay, active community guideline strike 1. January 19th, expires April 18th. And that's all I had. I didn't have, oh, it was a guideline strike?
On my phone,
Yeah.
I sent you a picture. It said hate speech.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Are you going to be able to stream from there still, or?
Oh, yeah. Well, it says your channel will get it says if this happens again, your channel will get a second community guideline strike. You won't be able to do things like upload or stream for 2 weeks. So I think I got a 7-day one right now. It looks like maybe, let me see here. Hate speech. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, it's the hate speech policy I brought up. All right, hang on. Yeah, everybody always tells me, well, you should appeal it. You should appeal it. I've appealed every strike that I've ever gotten, and I've always get turned down. Always. Let me see here. So yeah, I guess I have just one active strike, which is good. I don't have anything else going on because I did have a copyright strike on me. That's gone now, thank goodness. But
oh, that's good.
All right, so whatever.
All their fucking regulations and guidelines and arbitrary bullshit. It's just,
yeah, it's too much
bullshit. Yeah, it's all bullshit.
All right, so I'm gonna go back in. Yeah, James, they're tripping. That's right. I hope you have my backup channel. Not everybody has my backup channel, so that's a problem. That's why we lost a lot of people. How many people do I have here right now?
Is there a way you can put a message on your other channel? No.
I don't think so. Right now, I can't do anything on the other channel, basically.
Is it since they removed that video, is it like preventing you from accessing that? I mean, not accessing it, but like you couldn't upload like a message or a picture in a message, or?
I don't think so. I've never tried to do that. If I have to go to community for that or something, let me see, view channel.
Could just like upload a short and just record it real quick and be like, hey, I'm on my backup channel.
I can't upload anything to the channel for 7 days. I can't really do anything to it. It's like my punishment. And if this was my second one, it would be 2 weeks before I could do anything.
Oh my God.
The first one you get, I think it's 7 days.
What the fuck? It's like we're fucking prisoners. They just treat us like children. We don't need you to
basically
fucking regulate what we do. We got this.
Hate speech. I mean, come on. Give me a fucking break. See, the only reason they didn't do it over on this channel is because I don't have these two channels connected to each other. I never connect my channels. I never have a link saying, it's associated with this channel as well. I don't want them knowing that I have, associations with one or the other because I've been, hit so many times and everything.
God.
Whew, this is not good.
Fuckers.
Not good.
Damn. Sorry, Jen.
It's okay. We still have, how many people we have here right now? Hold on, let me see here. 20 people. That's good. Some more people are coming over. All right. Hey, what's up, Jenny? Let me see here. I think I'm done all my stuff that I wanted to show pretty much. I didn't have a whole lot. And I have the next hour. You can show whatever you want. So, and I was basically going to keep it around 2 hours anyway. So it's just me and you tonight.
Let me see. I've got pictures. I've got a couple of, I've been looking into a lot of stuff on mines, underground tunnels, underground cities, all that shit. And also stuff on San Antonio and the Alamo and all that. I've been looking at a lot of stuff, but those are kind of the two that I have like big. And then like just telling the old world story where there's just badass old world buildings and then newer stuff. I don't have anything prepared specifically for the stream, but I could do any of those if you want to look at underground shit.
I love underground stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me get my mouse.
I love it when they tell us it's carved.
Yeah.
I love to bust those narratives wide open.
Like the salt mines and shit that they say there's all these fucking salt mines that have like brick walls that they say the workers carved the shit, like Greco-Roman sculptures that these miners carved as they were removing the salt. Like, give me a break. All right, so let me get so I have to sit on I'm at my in-laws' house and I'm having to use their internet. Anyway, I can't get a good signal. So I gotta sit right here.
I understand. I'm just grateful to have you on here. This is your debut on my show.
I know. I'm so excited to be on.
Oh, awesome. Take me down the first 5 minutes. Hey, Juan, what's up? They took me down on the other channel because I played Mama Raise a True Seeker. They said hate speech.
Those bastards. All right, let's see. So how do I do more? Let's see. Present. Where's the present button at? Do you know, Jen?
Oh, so
I see mic, cam, chat, more, and leave at the bottom of my screen.
Bottom of the screen should say mute or like present. You don't see present there?
I just see mic, cam, chat, more, and leave.
Really? Click more.
It says comments. Stream this to your audience. Settings and cancel. Yeah, this is a different layout than. That's so weird. Stream this to your audience. Would that? All right, hold on. Oh no, that's to put it on my.
Yeah, I'm gonna share screen and show you my backstage here. Okay, so can you see this on the screen? Let me take this comment off. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah, I don't have this layout.
So down the bottom here, here's present right here.
Yeah, that's how it usually looks for me. I don't have any of that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have. I don't know how I can show you what I've got.
Oh wow, that's weird. Yeah, you can't.
What the hell?
That's so weird.
It says mic can't. It's totally different layout. What the hell?
It's really strange because I've never heard that before, that somebody didn't have the present thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Settings.
Does it say present or might have a different word they're using?
Yeah, it says mic, cam, chat, more, and leave. And whenever I do more, it just says comment, stream this to your audience, settings, and cancel. That's
weird. That is very, very weird. I don't know what's going on tonight. I feel like I'm in Bizarro world right now.
I know. What the hell? This is Bizarro world. I wonder, maybe if I leave and come back?
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
Leave and come right back in.
Okay, I'll be right back. Let me see.
Jamie says you're a badass.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. I like Jamie. She's kind of new to the scene, but she seems pretty cool.
Welcome, Jamie. Welcome to the melt.
Yeah.
All right, Melanie. You got some glue? I really need some right now. I'm just stressing. I can't even. They get me so agitated. And it takes away my focus. I get like flustered in my head because when I get agitated, I'm just like, and then I got to get back to try to focus on what I'm trying to do. And oh, here she comes.
It still says the same damn thing.
Dude, that's nuts.
How can I show what I've got?
Do you want to send it to me? Do you have something you want? I don't know if you could send it to me and we can bring it up.
I'd have to do, let's see. How the fuck can I just show it? That's weird. Let me try to click.
Oh, we got Pants in the house here. He's trying
to nice. Is he backstage?
Well, it says device disconnected every time he tries to pop in.
What is going on with StreamYard tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. All the forces are working against us.
I know. Why does it look like this? I wish I could like show you. See, maybe I'll take a picture and text it.
Yeah, take a screenshot of it. Elmer's glue is not strong enough. I agree. We need some crazy glue.
All right, Jen, I'm going to send you this picture.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are you sending it to my phone or Facebook?
Your phone.
Okay.
I just texted it to you. know how to make it. Let's see. Which this is like a new iPad, and I don't have did it get to you yet? Oh, it's still. Let me move over here. It'll send. This is a new iPad, so I don't have StreamYard downloaded to this iPad. Would that make a difference?
No, because the link, when you click the link, it brings you right in anyway. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm not sure.
Did you see the picture I sent?
I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, I moved the phone, so maybe it would send quicker. It was still.
It's okay.
Let's see. What the hell, man? Let's see.
You know, Mark had technical difficulties last night as well when he was on with James. They were having all kinds of problems.
I saw that.
And everything.
I've got StreamYard open on another tab. Maybe I don't know if that would be why.
Jenny, my birthday's January 28th. And what are you saying here, Melanie? Or Melted Inverted Realms? I keep looking for it, but nothing. What are you looking for? They took the stream down on my other channel. Yep, Mark, you had some trouble last night, but it all worked out in the end. You did good. But see, when it doesn't run smoothly, you get flustered and it messes up the whole flow and the groove, and then it fucking took me down, and I'm just like, whatever. We'll figure it out. She's gonna come back in just a moment. Hola, amigo. Yeah, he had the difficulties with the echo and stuff. Steve and I used to have the echo problems all the time in the beginning. If any of you guys remember watching me and Steve, we would always have echo issues. But I haven't had it anytime recently. Here she comes back again. There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I closed my other tab that had StreamYard, and then it was quiet. I couldn't hear anything you were saying, so I just closed it out. It's still the same screen, though. I thought maybe that would help.
That is so muffed up.
What the hell? Yeah. Did you get my text yet with the picture?
I haven't gotten anything.
Oh.
I haven't gotten anything. I don't understand what's going on.
Your audience. I don't.
Devil's working hard. You got that right.
Yeah. Like I don't even have an option on here to make it full screen. I don't see that either. It's weird. It's like I'm in some kind of temporary. I don't know. It's not like the right StreamYard or something. It's weird.
That is so strange. I don't even know what to say to do.
Let me see. No, I went to settings. That's not doing anything. Oh.
Everybody's birthday's in January. So many January birthdays. That's awesome.
Yeah, my mom's January 25th. It was January 25th.
Nice.
Let's see. So I still have this. Let me see.
Your screen went black.
I know. I switched to I've got StreamYard tab open. I thought I just closed it. But I've got a StreamYard tab open because I was trying to make a video.
I can't hear you now. I can't hear you. Oh. All right. She's just having some problems here. I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you now. Oh, geez, that sucks. In case anybody's wondering, I didn't just grow my hair overnight. I missed my long hair and I bought some hair extensions and I'm trying them out. It's pretty cool. I like them. You know, it's not like I wear them every day. I just figured I'd try it out. Yeah, here she comes.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Kairos says, I'm here listening. Kairos, we're having all kinds of troubles. I don't know what's going on.
I wish I could show you my screen. It's just.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll find some stuff to look at. That won't be a problem. Of course, I really wanted to see what you had going on.
No, I wanted to show some stuff. I wanted to share, which I'd love to see more than what you got, obviously. But yeah,
I have some pictures and stuff. I think I'm going to show as well. I got all that. Let me see here. What I'm going to bring up. Not those pictures. All right, so I am going to load up a bunch of pictures here that I was going to hold on to and not show yet. Yep. Thank you, Shapu. I know. Yep, Shapu. I'm on the backup channel. If you can get to that, I don't know. He just texted me. All right, guys. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, is he gonna jump on?
He said he might try to. He's out with friends and they're doing something for the weekend.
That would be cool.
I have another video, pictures from another video here, which are pretty crazy. I just got to get them over to me. Okay, all right, 30 pictures we're gonna look at. I just let me make sure I get it all set up here for everybody. 1 second. Shoot.
That text shows that it goes through. I mean, I don't know if we can figure it out, but
yep, I'm gonna look back at the text in just a second here and see. Nope, I haven't gotten anything yet. It says not available, actually, is what it says. Let me try and send you one.
what the hell, man?
See if you get that. So I just sent you a text.
Yeah, I got that one.
All right, now try to send one back to me. Send something back.
Let's see. I'll do that. I just sent the picture, and I sent a text.
I see hi.
Yeah, I sent that. I sent the picture too, but it's still spinning.
Oh, it's still loading. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. No problem. We'll wait. See what happens with that.
Yeah, we'll just look at some of your stuff while we're.
All right, let me forward this over here. All right, cool. We're good. All righty, let me open this sucker up. All right, we're going to go into screen share. Pants is in the house. Is he here?
Hey, Pants. Is he in backstage? Awesome.
What's up? Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if he can hear us or not, but I'm going to leave him there. I'm not going to take him out.
Hey,
Oh,
Pants.
there you are. Yes. You're a little glitchy.
Yeah, I look glitchy. For sure.
Oh, no. You got computer voice.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is so
The
bizarre.
AI is after us.
I don't know. We're going to mutter through this sucker. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
Spinning ain't winning. We're spinning.
Yeah, you're roboting, Pants.
Well, we're gonna leave you in here though, Pants on. He's muted. He muted himself right now. We're gonna leave him there. Maybe he can figure it out in a minute. And I'll get into a screen share. All right, he must have just took himself out again. Screen share, entire screen. All right, here we go. All right, we can see this, right? Am I on full screen? Full screen? I think I am. Over here. All right, guys, give me a sec. Just want to make sure everything is set up right here. Where am I? Here it is. Yep, looks good. I just got to get it onto the full screen one so you guys can see it really good. Go over here. Where's my full screen drop down? There it is. All right, back to the pictures. So I screenshotted this off of that video that we were just watching of Paul's pyramid, and I was really examining it and stuff and zooming in on it and trying to get a better look at every little nook and cranny on here. Again, like I said, this is too perfect right here. These two parallel running things right here. It really looks like it might have been some kind of walkway, like you come up here and then go up these steps and then over into something else here. That's what I see. I mean, it's just really anomalous looking here as well for me to, it just doesn't look natural in any kind of way. I don't even know what natural is anymore.
Yeah, exactly. What is natural?
Right. So this is Lord Howe's Island, which is right around Ball's Pyramid. It's probably about I don't know, maybe 20 miles away, 10 miles away from Ball's Pyramid. It's in that very general location though. This is one of the structures there along.
Wow. Yeah, look at those flanking towers on either side. And that centerpiece almost looked like the temples we see in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all those brick lawns.
Exactly.
Look at that. Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's so obvious when you know what you're looking at, and you're just you can't unsee it. This is a close up of what we just looked at here. Look at this, guys. Just look at it. I know it gets a little grainy and stuff, but wow. Up here, it looks like you can see a really good brick right here, perfectly rectangular.
Mm-hmm.
And Let's see what else I got. This is the top of this building that we're looking at here. I thought that it kind of looked like steps going up into this thing right here, but I
Yeah.
can't say for sure. It looks like an arch right here.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I see too.
Okay, now this was weird too. This is on
Whoa.
the side of this building thing here. Look at this coming down here and going this way. See this? It's a perfect, and you can see the brick right here. It's
And
like a channel or something.
Yeah, and either side of it, it's like equally spaced. It looks like the one on the left is just more damaged, and then you have the center one that's more intact, and the one on the right, like there's that yeah, see there's like a vertical. It's on the right as well, to the right.
Yeah,
of
on the right as well. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and they're equally spaced.
Exactly. Yes.
That does not look, quote, natural.
Exactly. It's so crazy. I was watching this and watching these videos, and then look up here, Freya. Look, you can see the brick all up here. Let me zoom in.
Oh yeah.
Up top. Look at it right there.
Yep.
All of it. You can see it. But this is supposed to be volcanic sedimentary layers.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, it's so obvious, like you said. I mean, I used to obsess over like Göbekli Tepe, because they've been digging it up since the 90s. I'm like, oh, what did they find? What did they find? And I have a friend that which I texted him stuff about this meltology, and that's like, it's like too much, I think, for him. He just kind of stopped responding, but he'd be like, oh, did you see they found this under the ocean? They found this. And now it's like, oh, it all makes sense. That's all old world structure that got destroyed during this like massive cataclysm, you know?
Yeah. And you can't deny the structure or the brick that we find. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And
it's not just Göbekli Tepe is my point too. Like that there's these like little star locations that they give to the masses, be like, oh, look, we don't know how they built the pyramids. And meanwhile, you have this kind of shit everywhere, and like more obvious, like it's obvious structure that they'll say, oh, but primitives built that, the natives built that. And it's like these fucking cliff dwellings and shit. It's like, no, that doesn't add up to your timeline that you told us, you know, like.
Right. This looks kind of conical going around here. You can see like what would be like the structure of the conical going around this curve. You can see the brick following all the way around to what looks like an arch here, that like you can go into whatever this is right here, like into it. You can see the brick going around the arch.
Yeah, and these structures, the walls were so damn thick that, yeah, if they were to melt down, it would just close in tons of it, and it would be kind of chunky. It would just end up looking like chunky rock like this, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, some of the like 30-foot thick walls, and it's melting down. It's just going to consume all the details and just look super chunky and solid.
Lord Howe's Island, guys, if you can find anything on it, you won't be disappointed. I looked at the videos. I haven't looked at like Yandex has really cool pictures, like clear pictures on Yandex. It's a good place to look up your stuff, which I learned that from over on Spartan Red's channel. They told me about it a long time ago.
What is it again?
It's called Yandex.
Yandex?
Yeah. So you put in Yandex.
Okay.
Images. Go to Yandex and search images. Because they always have really, really, really clear, high quality images. Let me put in Lord Howe's. See what we get. Oh, see, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Allow all, whatever.
Yandex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Yandex. And it's really good for searching stuff. I mean, they got really clear images and stuff. Let me see if this one. Like you can really get in tight on their stuff and see things.
Nice.
It doesn't pixel out at a certain point or anything like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if they have any of these things that I'm looking at right now on here. Oh, they're just showing like the island from above. I mean, I need to see it like lower.
I mean, even from above, you can tell it's like, you know, pouring out of itself and melting down.
Yeah.
It's just the tippy top. The rest of it is, you know, under the water, of course.
Yeah, under the water is crazy. Now here they're going into one of these caves, and you could see a lot of crazy stuff along here. You could still make out the red and stuff. There's some kind of backflow of the waves coming in here and crashing, but you can make out the brick lines all through here.
Yep.
You can see what looks like brick in here going around this arch, which comes over to more brick lines over here. And also on here on the interior space. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at the interior space inside this thing. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the wall back here. There's brick all here as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's just wasted.
You got that right. And here as well, too. Look right here. I was going to say Shampoo. So you used to say Shampoo. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay. It's a compliment.
Shampoo's awesome. Yeah, Shampoo's awesome. I'll take that.
Just don't call me late for dinner. This is another angle to that other structure we were looking at.
Ooh, slumping over on the top.
Oh, yeah. Look at this brick.
Oh, yeah. Those openings, which it's hard to tell the openings with the shadowing sometimes, but those look like apertures.
Exactly. That's a huge problem with these things, but you try to do the best you can with the images, and sometimes I try to brighten it up, lighten it up or something to see in, but yeah, needless to say though, buildings have windows, doors, and hallways and stuff like that, and
that's what we see.
This is probably the front door right here. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, this one's crazy.
Whoa.
Look at this. Sedimentary layers, guys. All volcanic, they say. Lord Howe's Island.
Yeah, it looks like the walls to some of the fucking castles in the UK. Like they look just like this, and they'll say it's from the Civil War that they had, or fire. But it looked just like this, all fused together, and people are just like, "Oh, it's really old." That. Yeah. It's all
that's
together.
That cognitive dissonance. That's how we make it make sense from the narrative that they tell us. If it's really muffed up, then it's really, really old.
Yep.
Man, there's just brick everywhere in here. You can see it. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I love it though. This isn't the greatest picture, but it's what I could capture from one of the videos.
Yeah, you can clearly see it.
Yeah.
And I mean, even even if you couldn't see the brick lines like this, I guess I don't know if you call it terracing, but that like stacking effect, like you can tell those are walls.
Yeah.
Like sections of a structure.
Absolutely. This one didn't come out that great, but I have other pictures to this. This is a very top of what we're going to. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, it looks like there's a pocket up there at the top.
Yeah. When you see a building with the little gable roofs up top, like a little window with a point and then another little space and then another window with a point, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what these are up here. And this right here, you can see is a brick arch coming around. You can see all the brick right here, but I got other pictures coming up on that one, I think.
That's the thing too. Like these old world structures, like there's a clear pattern that we see in these damaged structures as well, like severely damaged like this, like, oh, there's an archway and oh, that was a conical dome or, whatever it may be, you can make it out. It's just so damaged.
Yeah, this is another picture of the one we just looked at where I said that was coming over like an arch. You can see the brick coming over here and it's all in here. This looks like a window or a doorway and something that comes down here with something flanking on either side. It looks like a brick wall right here and one over here. It could be that there was steps going up into this thing here, which has brick coming up around it like this and then over this way. Or you could argue that that's shadowing as well because it is sunny out and I get that, but the other vantage points, you could see that there's some kind of depth to it because it's not just shadowed. You could see depth in there.
Yeah.
Let me see the next picture. Okay, so here's a wider shot of that picture that I just looked at before. So here they have these gable kind of pointy things up here. Look like they have windows in each one. This one as well.
Yeah.
And then this was that arch that was going around that we just looked at. It's all brick, guys, all of it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
This is the name of this location here. I was able to capture it, but jeez, just look at this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, all those layers compressing down.
Yeah, the weight of the building pushing down on itself as it's melting down.
And I wonder too, a pattern we see is like from the bottom up, inside out. But like I think the bottom is also more damaged because if these buildings were equally getting fried, getting whatever frequency was causing this melt to happen throughout the building, top to bottom, the bottom would be more affected because you would have the top weight pressing down. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Exactly.
so it wouldn't have as much damage
Exactly.
as you saw at the bottom. So
exactly, because the bottom's there is the longest getting cooked out. Now, if you have a stick of butter in a frying pan, the butter's getting all warmed up. The heat's going all up and around it because, you know, the pan's hot, but the bottom's melting out the most. And you start to see the top pushing down. It's coming down, you know, and then you can see the butter starting to get warped out a little on the top even maybe, but the bottom is still way melted out more than the top. It's the only way I can really explain it. So this picture here is this one here is a close-up of that. So I'm going to show you exactly where that's. This green hill right here leading up to the wall to this spot is the close-up of what I took. And look at this, man. Let me zoom in on it.
Yeah, that looks just like fucking old castle ruins or the temples in fucking Southeast Asia. They have walls that look just like that.
Exactly.
And again, they just tell us it's fucking old, but it's just so damaged.
Amen, sister. And it's clearly brick. I mean, you can't deny the brick at all.
Yeah.
All right, let me go back one picture. Yeah, there's that one. And then this one kind of got a little grainy when I went in on it, but I took it anyway. And let me see what else we got. Okay, this is another one that I took of it.
It's like got a slight curve to it, you know, like it's
Like
crescent
slumping inward.
shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that it's curving, like the structure might have had kind of a curve to it. You know what I mean? Where it's
Right, like a semicircle kind of?
Yes, semicircle. Yep.
Oh, shoot. And where did I go? Close that one. I had it right here. Hold on. Is it this one? Oh, we have to go all the way back into the pictures. Hold on.
Also, Jen, while you're doing that, I Googled StreamYard not showing my share screen, present whatever. It says that it depends on the host studio setting. If the screen share doesn't automatically appear on your screen, the host might need to click the add button stage or whatever, do something on your side. So I don't know if that's
weird. Let me go back over here and see because I've never had to do that before. What's up, Pants On? Can you hear us?
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're still a little choppy. Oh no.
Choppy.
Yeah, choppy.
Choppy.
Let me go to settings here and see what I can do. Guests. Let me see if
You're
guests.
still charming with your choppiness, Pants.
Hang on.
Is a kitty cat? Is this cat?
Oh, the kitty cat's choppy. General. I'm not seeing anything with that.
Poor Pants.
Okay, so I still sound choppy.
Yeah, you're choppy.
Yes.
You got the computer
Okay.
voice.
Oh, well, maybe next time. Maybe it's choppy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure what you're saying, but I'm agreeing with you. You can be saying anything right now. I don't even know.
I know.
I don't
You're
see
super
anything on my
choppy.
end to try to fix this issue. It does say having issues, and I could put a question in their chat thing to help me. But anytime I've had anybody on here, ever, they always can present. You know what I mean? I've never had to do anything to that. So I don't know why there's an issue going on.
It's weird. Yeah, anytime I've been on Old World Explorations, it's just automatically. Well, you know, I was like ghosted for a while on your chats, and I thought everybody was just ignoring me. But I'd been made like invisible from your
On
end.
mine?
Yeah, remember that there was this whole big thing, and luckily you figured it out. But it was like 3 streams. I was like, man, everybody's just ignoring me. And then finally the 3rd stream, I was like, does anybody see my comments? Because I would respond back to people. I'm like, maybe they just didn't see it or whatever.
Right. Now, there was one show a while ago where I did hit a button by accident. And I think I wound up doing something to somebody on there. And I wound up going back and fixing it. It might have been you because it was a while ago, right?
Yeah, this was a while ago.
Like
maybe, a few months ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would still affect this or if there's something
no, it shouldn't affect
in
this
your
at all.
settings.
No, it shouldn't affect it at all. I never heard of that happening. Like, can you still see this picture? Am I still presenting?
Yep.
Just making sure here. Let me check my phone.
Yeah. See if my picture came through.
All right.
I guess you. No. What the
Nothing.
hell, man? What the fuck?
I just got your high that you sent me. That was it.
What the hell? Damn.
Okay, you guys can see it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shows
this is all cooked out right here. As you can see, guys, I'm just going to zoom in here on the brick lines. You can still see the brick lines right through here. And also it looks like where bricks were as well, like the empty indented spots where bricks were at one time, like the rectangles of it.
Yeah, and the apertures.
Yeah.
A lot of apertures that are still visible a little bit.
Yeah, there's a couple of little weird ones in here. And I swear, if you look in this one, I don't know if it's just me, but right here where there should be a brick, if you look through, there looks like there's more bricks back there. Can you see those lines
Yep.
in there?
Yeah, I see that.
I can't say for sure, but wow, you know, I think that might be what it is.
And even the like black pouring down, it's like maybe a different material, you know, that they had the facade, or if there were sculpture decorations. Yeah, it kind of
absolutely
cooked it more differently.
Yeah, different materials cook out differently. We're used to seeing how the brick cooks out, but you know, they did have exterior moldings on this stuff. They had tech, they had statues, they had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you're kind of roboting, by the way.
I'm roboting now?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Unless it's just on my end that I hear you roboting.
They're really starting to mess. They really want us to be taken down or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I think too, like with the streaks that we see running down, like if the brick was this like conduit for the energy, and it stored energy and all this kind of stuff, if it's what actually the frequency ran through, then the surfaces on top and around it were heated up by the brick, not by the event. You know what I mean? And so they ran down differently, you know, drip down and appear different.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Jenny Murphy says it's the gatekeepers trolling Jen. They keep reporting her because they want her silenced.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what they want.
That's exactly what it is. This is another side shot of Lord Howe's Island. I thought it was interesting the way it looked here, because there's like a tower looking type structure here, one here, maybe one here, but one here as well. It just looked like it had like a semicircle going on here, building type structure. There's definitely some apertures, but you can't really see them from here. Like this part, it comes up to a point, and back down. Huge aperture here. One's going through here. It looks like floors. Again, you can make out, you know, parallel running floors.
Yeah, and that could have even been like a dome, a massive fucking dome, with the section that comes up that has the columns. There's another section that comes up, and as it all heated and melted, it made this kind of shape.
Right. Yeah, and this is a close-up of that thing again, because I was just really enamored by this thing. As you can tell, I took so many pictures of it. I was really trying to get a shot of when they're, because see, it's a boat that's riding around this thing, and it's pretty close. And as I keep pausing it, taking pictures, pausing it, taking pictures. But and I was trying to see inside, but you can't.
Man, yeah, you can see the brick lines on that really good. Yeah, I've got so many like screenshots of different videos and like timestamp screenshots, and I've never put them in a video because they're kind of blurry. It's just for me, like, oh, if I want to go back and show this video to somebody and, you know, narrate it or whatever.
That's just like me. Yep. I mean, it's funny because we're all, you know, when I talk to different people and talking to you, we find that we do a lot of the same things, and how we're, you know, trying to figure this all out and go about it. I get excited. I'll be up all night sometimes because I'll get into screenshot and stuff and watching a video, and it got so much good stuff going on. I'll be like taking like 100 screenshots. I'll be up to like 2 a.m. and I'm so sucked into it. I can't even go to, you know what I mean?
Me too. Yeah, me too. It's a paradigm shifting. And it's like you said earlier, and once you see it, it's just, and trying to figure it out, you know, and that's why I think, like, everybody that's in the chat, it's always the same people. Like, we're the ones that can see it. So we're just like, oh gosh, you know, like, just want more and more to try to figure it out. Yeah, I see that there. That's a good one.
You can kind of see into this space here, but not, it kind of pixelates out a little, but see, you can see there's depth in there. See it? See how you kind of see inside? This one looks like it goes inside pretty deep too, right here. I can't really go in anymore on it, but it definitely has some depth there.
Yeah, and that front bit in front of it was probably, you know, had stairs or whatever. You can see where in the center area it kind of is slightly lower.
Right.
Like the railing probably widened and poured outwards a little bit. And
Yep. I agree with you there. It's definitely some kind of house or something. And then we got the hoodies again and stuff. And
nice. I need to send you a picture. That's a cool hoodie.
Yeah. This is Johnny Cool. He got the red one with the Meltology on it with the definition. And it really looks good on him.
Nice.
Curtis has his white one.
Aww. It's so awesome to see everybody what they look like.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a beautiful smile, doesn't he?
Yeah. Awesome.
Curtis had me sign his hoodie.
Oh, you signed it good. It looks like it was printed on like that.
Yeah, I signed it with one of my permanent markers. I was like, God, I can't screw this up because no way I can. I'd have to buy a whole new hoodie.
Yeah, you were tattooing the shirt. Don't fuck up. Right. Don't fuck up.
And then you got the black one.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's mine.
Nice. Cute. You look so pretty. Yeah, I like the red one. I've been wearing...
the red one's cool. It really pops.
Yeah, I like it. With all this cold weather, that hoodie is so fucking warm and comfortable. But I've just been wearing that. I wore it whenever I walked over here. So warm.
Good. I'm glad you guys like it.
Oh, yeah, I love them. I've got two, because we have that mix up. Right, whoa, look at that.
Oh, yeah, this is in Peru. People live here.
The hell?
That's what it is. Hell.
Wasteland.
It is. They don't even have electricity or nothing. I think these people do a lot of the mining or something.
Yeah, that's like a post-apocalyptic fucking landscape. They don't have power or anything. They're just
living there,
cooking rats over a fire and pooping in a bucket.
I don't even know if there's any rats out here.
Yeah, rats probably wouldn't come in there. Good point.
Like, fuck that. We ain't living out there. So what'd you think about this building that they found under the Lena Delta? Remember when I was showing that? Did you see it?
Yes, I did see that. So is that image, is that, I guess, are they looking, is that up and down, or would that be laying horizontal?
This right here, this top line is the baseline of the Delta, the top of it. This would be like where we would
the ground.
Standing. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And this is just under it, like just under it.
Wow. Yeah.
I also noticed structure with this side scan sonar, you can see what looks like columns right here. You know how some of these buildings have the columns on them? You can see the same thing right over here, and then it cuts back and around. And this right here is the hospital that I was born in. I just can't even believe how similar it looks to this freaking building. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. When I saw it, and I'm like, this reminds me of something. I typed in the hospital. I'm like, oh my God, there it is. This hospital's not there anymore. They tore it down. I forget how long ago, probably about 20 years ago or something.
Of course, they love tearing down old buildings.
Yeah. And then these are the steps from Ball's Pyramid. I outlined it, what I was seeing here, in case, I show it to somebody and they're like, well, I just don't see what you're saying. I made an outline because sometimes people need that to see.
Yeah.
But that's what I see here. I see these two things flanking the steps on either side, just like we saw at the other end of Ball's Pyramid, that piece that sticks out into the water. It seemed to have those two things flanking on either side of that space that was open. So you go up these steps here, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 possibly. And it looks like there is a doorway here. It looks like there's a right angle right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really crazy looking. I'm not sure where this is, but it's a melted mess. That's all I know. Oh, these pyramids. Yeah, when they found these pyramids, how they looked. This almost reminds me of the hanging gardens, that the ziggurats that they show, like even they say like Tower of Babel or stuff like that. But it had these hanging gardens on it. So each level had vegetation on it, which is something that I was talking about recently. That, maybe they didn't have to go down the ground level. Maybe they had buildings that were terraced like this. And there was vegetation on every level. So, you could do your farming on any level. Maybe at the upper levels, certain things grow better up there. Certain things grow better at lower levels and stuff like that. I don't know. But I think that's what we're looking at. Because when we see the landscape that we look at now and how muffed up it is, it's hard to imagine that these were any kind of structures that had like straight right angles and stuff like that. That's why I presented the futuristic city stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can find it on Yandex. I don't know if they have it, but I think it looked a lot like those types of things, because they're all, and then the volcanic architecture stuff and everything that I've shown. Let me see if I can get.
Yeah, Jen, I like that. I like that concept of them. Like the buildings had these basically gardens that weren't on at what we consider the ground level, but up higher at different levels. And I mean, even the underground, like Darren Kuyu and Turkey, they had even the mines in Poland. The pictures that I was going to show, they had areas for fucking cattle and shit. Underground, but it probably wasn't underground originally.
Right.
So yeah, I think they didn't have like a town center necessarily they had to go to like get their food and get this and get that. They just had it. It was there for everyone, wherever,
Yes, exactly. So like, say if we look at something like this here, see how this is terraced,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like this. If their buildings were like this and then they did, melt down or whatever, we might be looking at the stuff that we're looking at now. Maybe this is why we see it shaped and melted out the way it is. That's really cool.
Yeah. That looks melted already. Yeah, I imagine it would be far more pristine than that. But yeah, I see exactly what you're.
Yeah.
And
like even this one here.
Yeah. Crazy.
These things fascinate me. I get sucked into these pictures. Look at this one. See, it just like what we were looking at on that last building. You got the top, and then it widens out. It's not a pyramid, but it's stacked like that.
Yeah.
Even this one here. Imagine that. If it melted down, you would have all these, stacked layers of building. Let me go back a page. There was another really good one over here I wanted to show. It was like a volcano thing or something. Where is it? Oh yeah, this one here. Look at this one. That's really cool.
Yeah, crazy looking.
Crazy looking, right? This is one of my favorites right here. Look at this. Look at that. Is that a volcano? No, it's a building.
Yeah.
It's a building.
Yeah,
But if it melted down.
I wonder if what we have that we consider now volcanoes, if they're now quote volcanoes because they had some different functions. So we have pyramids that we can recognize are pyramids, but they're transformed from the X factor, but they're pyramids. And then we have volcanoes, and maybe the volcanoes were some kind of like a mega storage of energy or something. And whenever the cataclysm happened, the short circuit, it backfired and it caused like it's still churning with heat.
Yes.
Possibly. I mean, we know that they can like chemically make a volcano, but maybe it was actually, you know what I mean? Like a different component. And that's why it now has this molten lava under the surface. That's part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they were definitely had a functionality prior to the X Factor, and whatever it is, they can't get rid of them. So they, in my opinion, would utilize them to their benefit and put a narrative on it. The concoction is so freaking easy. Anybody can do it. So it's not hard.
Yeah.
But look, guys, I only started teaching the globe model like around 250 years ago to people. So, or that saying that we're on a ball. So prior to that, it was flat. Everybody knew it was flat. And,
Yeah. And they also thought the world, that the earth was only 6,000 years old at that point too. And they thought that all the landscapes were made from cataclysm,
Exactly.
And also these buildings, because I'm fascinated with the pictures as well that have the ruins that have the growth on them and stuff. And that kind of gives us an idea of the timeline. If it had time to grow, like if you look in like Malaysia and Southeast Asia, that's like these massive trees that look like they're pouring over like the root system and stuff.
Right. Yes.
It tells you about the timeline. And then even in the UK, there's tons of, in the early 1900s, they found these ruins that they cleaned up now, and now they have some fucking narrative they know everything about, and it happened in the 1500s or whatever the fuck. But they're overgrown with all this foliage, and it's like, well, how long would that foliage take to look that way? And so they can tell us about the timeline.
Exactly. There's no trees over 200 years old on our plane.
Yeah.
There's that. Look at this. Look at how this is terraced. This is all building. Okay. If this melted down, it would be squished down terraces, right? And we would just call it landscape. But see, they were buildings. These futuristic landscapes that they show here, I don't think they're futuristic. They're past landscape.
Yeah,
future.
but they would have been even more badass.
Oh
With
yeah, for
archways
sure.
and columns and decorations and just
Oh
decked
yeah,
out.
yeah, absolutely.
But
All
it's
that.
a good way. Yeah, it's a good way to
So,
start.
what was I going to ask you? I was just going to ask you something here.
Real quick,
Uh,
I'll let you try to remember.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, whenever you were talking about the volcanoes and stuff, I don't know. Did you watch the little video I made about earthquakes?
I did not. You have
That
it though?
was do what?
Yeah, I could share that. I can look
Oh,
at it.
if you want to, I mean, it's whatever. You don't have to share it, but I was just bringing it up because we're talking about volcanoes. I think a lot of these natural events they claim are just natural, like that's tectonic plates and a molten core and all that shit. I think it's just those massive fucking cavities collapsing, you know, and under the ocean as well, they're collapsing, and then it causes a tsunami. I mean, we just discovered the largest cave ever like a decade ago, and it has its own fucking rainforest, you know.
Right, right.
Like
That was that the one in China?
it's in the Philippines, I believe.
Okay.
I have it on my there's shitloads of massive caves in China though too.
Yeah, China's
But
got crazy stuff.
yeah, I mean, just like Darren Kuyu, and that's just the one we know of, you know, it's like 18 stories fucking deep. Imagine if there was like a collapsing of that it collapsed. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, and so I imagine, I say all this in the video, but I imagine it's kind of like a mountain in reverse, and these mountains have all these cavities and pockets and tunnels. If it was flipped upside down, because I think we're probably in like the top third, you know, the 1/3 maybe of this old world melt that we're living amongst.
Right.
Yeah, these massive cavities, if they finally gave in, it would cause the earth to quake. So I think earthquakes should also be we should be suspicious of the narrative they tell us, basically.
Absolutely. Well, they tie earthquakes to, you know, the tectonic plates and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
And the earthquakes, like in their narrative, the earthquake should happen more on the tectonic plates, but they don't. It's scattered. I mean, we do have it on the quote tectonic plates, but it's more scattered and it's out from that. So I think it's just these pockets, basically, these massive mega cavities that are collapsing.
Yeah, when I first learned about flat Earth, that was one of my first questions. Like, well, what the heck are earthquakes? You know, what is doing that? Because it's not what they're telling us. So, what is it?
Yeah, it can't be. I mean, if you look like, and Turkey has had, like in a year, they have an average of like 1,000 earthquakes, and they've got tunnels out the wazoo, you know, underground cities all over. Like, you know, Darren Kuyu's like the famous one, but there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
they have shitloads of fucking earthquakes. So I think there's a correlation. Or you look at like California, and there's tons of tunnels. I mean, there's tunnels everywhere. Anywhere you look, you can pick any city and find tunnels, you know.
Right.
But I think that's probably more likely, because whenever they describe what's going on with an earthquake, like in Turkey, they're like, oh, 11 miles down, all this bullshit happened and stuff was moving. And how do they know what's going on 11 miles under the surface? We've never been there. They're making this shit up, making it up.
Yep. See, that's the thing. We never questioned how they know all this stuff. We just take them for what they say. You know, they got the instruments and the PhDs and all this stuff. They must know what they're talking about. I certainly don't, you know. And then we come to find out that, you know, they're just lies.
Yeah. They put it in a book and everyone thinks they teach it in school. Mm-hmm. They tell a teacher to tell kids that, and then it's like, okay, that must be, someone knows. I know what happened to pants on.
You know, when you're a dentist going to dentist school, they don't ever tell you that fluoride's bad for your patients and you shouldn't give it to them. They say, you know, it's the best thing for them. Make sure you promote it every chance you get.
Yeah.
So you're only taught what you're meant to know. Same with doctors. You know, they're not taught. They don't tell the doctors, well, you know, if the person has this, you're going to want them to have this natural remedy over here. But no, they don't tell them that. They're going to need this chemo over here that's $5,000 a shot. And, you know, you want to really stretch that out because, hey, you got to put your kids through college, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They just push the meds. And that's why I've said before in comments before, like I think the food pyramid is, I mean, your plate should be covered in grains is what they tell us, you know, and that causes inflammation and all these issues. And that's, you know, they pay for the all these companies, Kellogg's and all them, they're the ones that pay for this quote research to tell us that it's safe and it's healthy, just like the drug companies pay for the test to tell us that the drugs are safe, you know, and then they're not safe, but they make enough money off of it, giving them out that they can just pay the the damage
People
price.
don't
You know?
even look into these companies. They know, everybody knows the government lies. Everybody knows pharmaceuticals got all this muffed up shit going on. But then yet when they say, oh, well, you know, here's your prescription, go get it filled, you just run and get it filled.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take antibiotics if I need them. Definitely. That's something that, you know, could save your life if you're having issues or with infection or whatever. Or if you have a broken leg, you know,
Yeah.
I'll go get it set and stuff. But other than that, I mean, people that take blood pressure pills and blood thinners and all this other stuff, if you just watch what you eat and control your diet, first detox from all that crap, and then get your body on, you know, getting used to having way better food in your system than the crap that you've been filling your body with all this time. You won't have the high blood pressure. My mom didn't. She was still taking her blood pressure medicine while she was all better and everything. I was like, Mom, you don't need that anymore. Why are you still taking it? She's, well, I have to take it. It's my blood pressure medicine. I'm like, your blood pressure's fine. You're not overweight anymore. You're like borderline underweight here and all this stuff. You don't eat all that crappy food and salt anymore. So why are you still taking these things?
Yeah.
But it's a mental thing. She thinks she needs them. They're supposed to be on them. She has to have them. This is why her blood pressure is like this. It's because these pills. That's why it's down. I'm like, no, it's down because you're eating better. You lost the weight and you're not eating the salt and everything and you're exercising now.
Exactly. Yeah. Food is a big one. I think. I mean, we rebuild our entire body every 3 months. You're a whole new body in 3 months. So everything you're putting into your body is building the whole new body you're going to have in 3 months. So if you're eating tons of crap, you're going to build a body that's crap. You know, I mean, the you know, you are what you eat. Like that's
exactly.
Literal.
And they have us eating crap. Exactly. And the FDA approves it all for you.
Yeah.
Really sad.
I mean, there's like food scientists that make, you know, you can't just have one chip. They design them to be that way. So they're addicted. You literally cannot stop until you're like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And then you stop.
Right. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you're ever in a tight spot and you need to build a fire and you know nothing to start the fire with or whatever, if you have a bag of Doritos burn really good.
Do they really?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Weird.
do. I know, right?
Really?
Yeah, I don't eat those. I like Doritos too, but I don't eat them anymore.
Yeah, I like Doritos too, but yeah, I don't eat them.
I used to really like Cheetos.
Yeah, my kids love Cheetos. I try to make my kids eat better, but you know, with kids, it's like, I want Cheetos, I want chocolate. It's just like, okay, a small piece, you know, it's just really hard to.
Oh no, I get it. With kids, it's not easy. But as long as you don't take them to McDonald's, you should be fine. No McDonald's.
Yeah, I know. Well, my kids do eat McDonald's, but they just get the burgers, which the meat, if it's real meat, which is supposed to be real meat, it's just hamburger meat, salt and pepper. So that's not bad.
Is that it could be real meat, but you don't want to know what kind of meat it is.
Yeah. Did you hear that? I heard an interview, and I don't know if it's real, but it sounded legit. Did you hear that?
I used to play it on my old channel all the time. Yeah. They're like, oh, that's satire. I'm like, really? They'll say it's satire, but that shit's true every damn day of the week.
Yeah, they're fucking sick, these people. I mean, it's the amount of lies.
McDonald's is so big, it's been around so long.
Do what?
McDonald's is so big and it's been around for so long. You know, McDonald's franchise enterprise, the whole conglomeration, it's just, they're part of the Illuminati.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
DuPont and all them.
And the fries are made from like this GMO potato that's so that they can be perfect and all the same length and all this bullshit. Yeah. Like it's not even real food. It didn't exist.
You grab a fry in your car or something and you find it a year later, that fry looks exactly the same. It doesn't even decay. Animals
won't eat it. Our dogs won't eat McDonald's French fries or insects. You can throw it out in the grass. Nothing will touch it. Like, that's not food.
Meanwhile, you're chomping away. What's wrong?
Yeah,
oh, why you don't like it? It looks at you like, yeah, okay, you're supposed to be the smarter one.
I know, right? They put salt and sugar on it, and sugar is a drug. So we're all sugar addicts.
Yeah, well, they put aspartame in juicy fruit now, and juicy fruit is not a sugar-free gum. So why is it in there? And when you look at the package and you read it, it says sugar, first word, and then a few other words, and then aspartame. And it's are you fucking kidding me? Why are you sneaking this shit in here? It was never in there before.
Yeah, the aspartame is, it's fucking poison. It's, I believe it's illegal in Canada, and you can use it as
it's illegal everywhere except here.
Yeah, you can use it for like fire ant killer.
It'll ants won't go over it. You put a line of that down, they won't cross that shit.
What the fuck? Man. So is there a place? So there's not a place on your settings for for the thing? Did you look at that? I know.
Yeah, look, I don't have
I'm
anything
curious.
that I can change anything. I'm into my settings right now, and for guests, when I click that, it just says guests can stream at their own destinations. Guests see viewers comment and post, which you can see the comments on the side, right?
Oh no, I don't see the comments. I don't have.
I have all these checked. Those are definitely checked.
Yeah, I tried to do that earlier. I hit chat. That's whenever I was like, oh, I did something wrong, and it yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. That is really weird. I've never had anybody say they can't.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird what's happening. I mean, it's okay. It was still fun. It's been good.
That's right.
But...
Let me see here. So I got Yandex open, right? Since we have it open, we should just play with it real quick.
Okay, let's do it. I might need to take a potty break. I've been.
Oh yeah, no problem. I was going to have a suggestion of what you want me to look up on Yandex, and we'll look it up, and I'll screen share.
Oh, let's see.
Your favorite spots or something. We'll see if we can get some good pictures.
Oh, let's see. Well, I mean, I love all the underground tunnels, and there's so many, Jen. I don't know if
what was the name of the one that you were
song?
Yeah, right. What was the name of the one that you were going to show? The underground place.
Well, there's one in Poland. That's the salt mines. You could look up salt mines. There's a salt mine.
You talking about Woliska salt mine?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I did a whole show on that on my first channel, dude. Do you know the narratives on some of that shit?
Yes. Yes, this shit's crazy. The workers,
like 4 or 5 guys carved out that whole thing, like they spent their whole lives down there. What?
How stupid. They're trolling us. They're fucking trolling us. Like, how stupid. Fucking salt miners carved Greco-Roman details, brick walls, and sculptures into a salt mine. Sure. Like, there's literally brick walls that have the mortar lines and everything, but it's salt that they claim they carved.
Exactly. Yeah, I have it up right now. I'm trying to find some really good pics of it here.
I might have to take a potty break though, real quick.
Okay, you know what? We'll do that because I think I have to go now that you mentioned it.
Okay, cool.
Let me see. I'll put a song on. Pants on. I'm sorry you couldn't figure that out.
I wonder why it was doing that.
I don't know why anything's happening today right now.
It's all weird.
All right, guys, we will be right back. I'm going to take a 4-minute break.
Okay, awesome.
Now that's the great.
Make it make sense, make it make sense. Holding on to a fence while you straddling the fence. It make it make sense, make it make sense. Some of you were sent, some of y'all just went. Make it make sense, make it make sense. How you buy some shoes but you can't even pay the rent? Make it make sense, make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make. Man rejected me, but God selected me, and God accepted me, and God protected me. See, man's opinion belong inside the garbage bin, and sin should never have dominion in my heart again. They put in work, boy, cause if you don't, you not a man. Every church boy should grow into a godly man. Man of integrity, undeniably trustworthy. Kingdom identity, reliable and love mercy. Not greedy for gain of church contribution. You trying to pimp the church, that's spiritual prostitution. God don't play about his children. You can't treat his children evil. Hey, you can build the building, but we gon' build the people. Turn this up in your speaker and make the devil mad. I keep reaching for my Bible, you can keep the bag. I got the signal from heaven that never lags. Hey, he's all I really need and all that I really have. Make it make sense, make it make sense. Jesus turned water to wine, that's your reason to get bent. Make it make sense, make it make sense. How you twist the word of God and try to say that's what he meant? Nah, make it make sense, make it make sense. How long you been a Christian? Why your armor got no dent? Make it make sense, make it make sense. God can never bless a mess, he can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense. Hey, hop out in an 87 Cutlass. How you cast out devils, yet you gutless in the public. Hey, you stay where it's safe though. Take me to the ruckus. A faith that can't be tested is a faith that can't be trusted. Hey, yeah, you went to Bible school, but bet they didn't teach you this. Only Holy Spirit can show you what heaven's secret is. Hey, it's a special consecration, a private preparation, meditation, concentration. And it's a kingdom presentation, a kingdom demonstration with heavenly elevation. Hey, put yourself last and put your neighbor first. Hey, that's the way it works. Don't forget the prayer works. Another day at work, time to put your faith to work. And look around the church. Some of y'all came late to work. Most of us was thinking it, but I'm the one that said it first. Hey, it's okay to cry, sis. It's okay to hurt. Hey, I remember swimming rivers in my teardrops. Like fear not, gotta make your tears stop. Hey, I remember every day I used to pill pop. I got so drunk I used to pass out on the hilltop. Hey, but it's different now. I no longer chase the blunt, and I'd be dumb if I let Satan play me like a chump. Hey, blessed be the name of the Lord. I said from this time forth and forevermore. Hey, make it make sense. Tell them make it make sense. Holding on to a fence while you straddling the fence. Hey, make it make sense. Tell them make it make sense. Some of y'all was sent, some of y'all just went. Hey, make it make sense. Make it make sense. How you buy some shoes but you can't even pay the rent? And make it make sense. Tell them make it make sense. God can never bless the mess. He can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense. And make it make sense. Jesus turned water to wine. That's your reason to get bent. Nah, make it make sense. Hey, make it make sense. How you twist the word of God and try to say that's what he meant? Man, make it make sense. Hey, make it make sense. How long you been a Christian yet your armor got no dent? Make it make sense. And make it make sense. God can never bless a mess. He can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense. Yo. Better make it make sense. Better make it make sense. Better make it make sense. God can never bless a mess. He can only clean what's left. Better make it make sense.
We are back. We are back. I had to put long sleeves on. I'm getting chilly.
What's the temperature where you're at right now?
I'm actually not sure. I think it's like maybe like 20, 25, something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to 22 tonight. It's 29 right now where I'm
That's
at.
probably what it is here too, around 29 or 30. But
It's cold, and the wind, and we've got a bunch of humidity, so it's just like sharp. It's like ice shards in the air.
Yeah, dude, we've had a lot of wind around here, and usually we don't have that much wind. It's really like you can hear it blowing through the rafters kind of in your roof or something, like that howling sound.
Yeah,
it's so creepy. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, as long as Dogman's not on my roof, I'm good. There was a story that I listened to about Dogman. This guy, he kept hearing stuff on his roof. He knew what the hell it was. Sound like footsteps and stuff. And he was like all freaked out. And then, nothing happened for a little while. And then he had to have this guy come over to install, I think, a dish or something on his roof, like this kind of roof side of the house kind of thing. And he went up with the guy on the ladder, and he's showing him something about like where he's located in this, where he wants it on whatever angle of the house, right? Mm-hmm. And he said there's these piles of shit everywhere on his roof, like big ones.
I wonder if it was raccoons.
And the guy's looking at him like, "Do you walk your dog up here?" Like what?
Raccoons have like human size. It looks like human turds. Whenever I was in college, there's like a whole wing of the college that had studio spaces. I got like 2 masters in art, whatever. Right. But anyway, people kept finding turds in their studio. So everybody thought there was like this mad pooper in the night going to people's studios. And then we found out it was raccoons coming in, and they would crawl into the studios and poop all over our shit.
See how they are? They like to shit all over our stuff.
I know. Raccoons are cool, man. Like little bandits.
No, they are. Did you ever see the video of the guy who sits on his porch and feeds all the raccoons with hot dogs?
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've
never seen that one. Let me see if I can find it. It's so funny. So it's winter time, it's really, really cold, and somehow he's made friends with the raccoons around there, and they all know what time he comes out to feed them. Like they really like There's so many of them. It's insane how many there are.
I know several people that had raccoons as pets. And it can work. You can have a raccoon as a pet. You can't domesticate them, but it can work. You can have a good friendship with one, but you have to allow them access outside whenever they want. So the people that I know that have had them, they make like a little bed in a tree, like a little place in a tree. And at night they would put the raccoon in there. So at night they let the raccoon out and the raccoon comes in whenever it wants. Otherwise, if you try to keep it in a cage and keep it in the house, it's going to bite the shit out of you and scratch you up.
Yeah. I can't even imagine. They have
you can make friends with
too.
them, but you have to respect their, desire and requirement to go outside freely whenever they want.
Right. Yeah. This guy doesn't let them in his house, I don't think. It seems to be an outside thing going on. Let me skip this ad. Okay, here we go. You're going to love this. This is so funny.
Let's see.
Where's my StreamYard thing at? Where the hell did StreamYard go? Okay, here it is. All right. Let me get back into presenting. I'm going to have the volume on this because you got to hear this guy.
There's so many funny like raccoon pictures like on the window and stuff.
All right, guys, here we go. Let me put this
oh my God, I love it already. Look at all the raccoons.
Okay, it's 10 to 7. And I got a bucket of grapes. I'm going to throw that whole bucket out because I can't get out the door to do the hot dogs. So this is going to be fun now.
I think every raccoon in this area.
Here.
What, look how many there are.
Come on, watch your toes. Watch your toes.
How awesome.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see this when he starts feeding them the hot dogs.
I want to interact with that many raccoons. I love raccoons.
Well, they seem quite friendly. They're a little aggressive towards each other with the hot dogs and stuff. But there's not
holy smoke. Get out of the corner. All right, I'm just going to put the... that's the only way I can get out.
Oh, you're so cute.
Right, just look. Wall to wall raccoons. I'm not even try to count.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
I'm going to go over there.
They're so fat.
And sit on the bench. Oh, stop.
Oh, man. Yeah, they don't fuck around. Raccoons don't fuck around. I had a raccoon attack one of my dogs. I thought it was a mountain lion. I thought it was a fucking mountain lion. Yes. I was on a bridge at night in Nacogdoches where I went to college on this bridge. And my dog, she was a Chow Lab mix. She took off in the night and she jumped off the bridge and I heard her, the bridge was rumbling. I heard all these crazy noises. I literally thought it was a mountain lion. And my friend that was with me ran to the road and there happened to be a cop. She flagged down the cop and the cop came and we're like, I was like, someone's got my dog. And he came over there and then here comes my dog, Brucia. She comes out and she had some blood on her face, but she was just like, bouncing. She was fine. He saw a raccoon run off, but raccoons will hold dogs' heads underwater and fucking drown them.
Really?
They are badasses. Yeah.
Wow.
They will kill a dog. they don't mess
guys,
around.
watch out for raccoons.
Yeah, they're serious.
And the temperature's low. Look, those grapes are gone. That whole bucket, just in 2 seconds. All right, guys, come on.
There's no echo, is there? I don't think so. I think we're good. Now, see, last night on Mark's channel, they were having the echo problem. When me and Steve used to share videos, if one of us didn't mute out while the video was playing, it would always echo. But see, I don't have those problems anymore. It's so weird that it's like that. Like some people have these problems, some people don't. But anyway, let's continue.
Let's go. You ready?
Ready.
I'm going to sit in the snow-covered bench.
Hot dogs.
Holy smokes. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes.
I saw this video like 2 years ago.
I'm wall-to-wall raccoons. You ready?
Oh, my gosh.
I know. We've been doing this for a while.
Let's go.
We love them.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
On his shoulder, holding it there, eating
This is crazy. There's got to be 30 raccoons at least. I don't know where they all come from.
I like Kent's comment. He's like, they're sizing them up or taking advantage of them.
Right.
It's like, yeah. They're just like, give me that. Give me that.
Because I got the food. Yep, so your buddy hanging off me.
They're little hands. My God, they're like monkeys.
Here you go. Ready? Here you go.
They're like monkey dogs.
There you go. The thing's settling down.
So cute.
I got 8 pounds of hot dogs here in this bucket.
8 pounds of hot dogs.
Man,
Finally, holy smokes.
that's so nice of him.
3,
He goes in and gets more in a minute.
4. That's it. That's all there is. I'll have to cut some more. Okay.
8 pounds of hot dogs in that one box.
I'm soaking them. Okay, I'll just turn this down a bit.
All right, so here's
Pounds of hot dogs.
What
Here.
the fuck? How many? There's like
Who's that?
50 or
All right,
more
ready? Hey, let's sit down.
raccoons.
Wait. Okay.
and that one always gets right up there on his shoulder. As
Wait.
So cute.
Oh my God! Here.
He knows what to do. You get a weenie if you're on the shoulder.
You like my new hat?
You got a raccoon hat on.
Crochet.
Look, November 2020.
Raccoon hat. Here. Oh my God! They're ripping my coat and everything.
Gosh.
Here.
Oh man.
Talk about overwhelmed with raccoons.
Oh yeah, he goes in and gets a box of something else too. Look,
It's like that show I Shouldn't Be Alive. Did you ever watch that?
When I got home.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
No, that's a really good show, but no, it's not that one. That one's really good too. But it's Fatal Attractions, and people that get like exotic pets and the pets kill them. Like all these raccoons could just eat him up.
Right? Yeah, if they really wanted to, they could have just, there's so many of them.
Mauled him. Yeah.
I think somebody sent him something to feed the raccoons. That's what he was talking about there, if I remember correctly.
How cute. Oh,
he just he throws out dog food for them here too. I think this is dog
they love dog food.
So he does this mainly in the winter time because, food is kind of scarce and stuff or whatever, hard winter and stuff. And he started feeding them. And
they are fat as shit. You can tell he's feeding them. You never see, if you go into the woods, you're not going to see obese animals with crooked, rotting teeth that are all fucked up because they're eating their proper diet. But whenever we start feeding like this, or you put out a bunch of corn there's some pictures of some like really fucking obese deer, and it's because they're eating tons of corn, which isn't because corn isn't actually real. It's like GMO'd,
right.
But anyway, the animals get really fat. Those little raccoons looked really fat, but they were so cute. Little butterballs. Here we go.
This is inside the Willisca salt mine. This is that whatever they call this room here. Gosh,
like a cathedral. They have like statues and shit.
Oh yeah. There's actually a really good video on YouTube about it. Let me see here. What the heck is the narrative on this thing? I wonder if I can find it. It's so ridiculous though. I gotta find the narrative on it. Maybe I'll look it up on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I love doing walkthroughs with these. There's another one. Have you looked at the I don't know how to say it. The Aegon, Aegean, Aegon Sea. There's a mine there as well. That's fucking crazy looking.
Is it the Aegean Sea? Aegean?
Yes, I think that's it. Yeah, that's how you say it. I always mispronounce stuff because I don't have anybody to talk to about this stuff, so I just read it and I just pronounce it the way it looks to me. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, look at this crazy shit.
Guys, this is a salt mine. How far down does this go? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Guys, look at the brick. Do you see the brick? And
yeah,
you're telling me they carved all this?
That's
carved.
What they say. That's the narrative. And they
So
carved those columns. They carved those sculptures and they carved those like little pedestals in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The salt mine workers. They were passionate artists that had to work in a salt mine, so they played out their passion.
I know.
They carved the salt.
I think it's like 13 stories down or something like that. It goes.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Where is this one part here? I wanted to show. Here we go. Maybe here's where she's going in, I think. I mean, this is a whole building underground, guys. A cathedral, ballroom, all kinds of crazy stuff. Let me see if they got the narrative in here.
Which I think they were legitimately extracting salt from here. Like they sold salt from here, but I think that there's areas where it just looks like they scraped the walls and got shit out, you know. But these complex structural features we see, fucking salt mine workers did not go in there and fucking carve that. It's retarded.
Let me see if he's telling the narrative here.
Below the surface at the moment, and this is level 3.
Hold on.
Exploring on our own.
His mask. Take that fucking.
You can make your way up on your own. So
the
I guess
mask.
we are exploring on our own now. The guide also said that we are 120 meters below the surface at the moment.
So that's 394 feet below, and he's only on the 3rd level.
Level 3, which it goes all the way to level 9, which is
to level 9. You have to have special clearance to get to level 9.
Oh yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me look up the definitions for this.
Yeah, they always have areas that are, you know, off limits to the public. They'll tell us like, oh, it's 9 miles in length, but you can only they only allow the public to access 2 miles or something. Like, what are they hiding?
Let me go to the Wikipedia page and see what they're saying. Neolithic, blah, blah, blah. Salt mine here. Okay, the history. Since the 13th century.
Over 1,000 feet. 170 miles long.
In 1363, he founded a hospital near the salt mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Found it. Yeah, he just found it.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It looks like underneath. Look at this.
Give me a break. Let's carve a beautiful Greco-Roman structure as we extract the salt as we go through the tunnel. Let's put some columns over here as we're getting the salt out. I'm gonna do a sculpture here. You do a column there.
Yeah, exactly. Where does it say about these guys? The people found a lump of salt. Blah blah blah. Tourism.
The brick lines. That's what's nuts. The brick walls that are all salt. They carved a brick wall, floor to ceiling.
Component interior design carved in salt and brine lakes, which was blah 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 blah. Level 3. Just reading this.
Yeah, like they just had like a janky wooden staircase to get up and down in this place. Meanwhile, they're carving Greco-Roman features.
Right. Let me go back over here to the video. Well, look, even here you can see the layering. Look, underneath this, I don't know if this is wood that they put in here or not. It's showing how far it goes down, I guess. Let me get in here a little further. It's been so long since I did the Williska thing. All right, that's not it. What's the other video? Is it this one? No, guess not.
Yeah, there's like...
Oh, the Yandex.
Figures and...
The narrative on these places are insane, though. It's just they don't make any sense at all.
No, they don't match the timeline that we've been told. They don't match the characteristics of the people or the timeline. It just doesn't make any damn sense.
Let me see what this link will bring up. If it'll work. It doesn't look like it's working. It's still loading. Okay.
The one that's in Poland is crazy too. It has like a cathedral built into it. It's got this massive. Have you seen that one? I can't.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that like 5 guys carved it or something, right?
Is that this one?
Yeah, that's Williska.
Oh, well, why is it not showing? That's like a famous, like the signature room Like that first room.
One here, maybe. Isn't this it?
No, there's another one. Maybe I'm thinking another book. I've got them all in a folder together, but I thought it was that one. It's got like a big, it's not a tower, but it's like a big tall thing like that up against the wall, and it's all a brick. And then at the very top, there's like this Jesus type figure, and it's tall as shit. It's like, 20 feet high or something, 20, 30 feet high. And they say that they carved it. And it was in Poland, and they say that it was during, like in World War II, of course, they were hiding from the Nazis in these tunnels and all this crap, and meanwhile carving these really elaborate features. But yeah, it wasn't this one, I don't think. I think it would have shown that, because it wasn't assault. I guess it's assault.
Here you can see some stuff, some religious figures and stuff, how they carve supposedly this brick wall here showing mortar and everything. I don't know how you carve mortar. How the hell do you carve mortar? If the whole wall's gray and you're carving it, how are you putting in these white lines? I don't know.
Yeah, they had to do a dry wash, like put some water on the, like make it darker on the, I don't know how the hell you would do that. It looks like a different material.
Exactly. Let's see here. Is it going to show anything else here? Look, these look like melted steps right here going up here.
Yeah, those are definitely melted steps, Jen.
This is looking down the stairs that you go down to get into this thing. I mean, look how far down it is. It's crazy.
And look how perfect. Look how perfect and symmetrical. You kidding? Damn.
Okay, so apparently they were carving it like this. This is how they get down there. They get down with these candles. Okay, because there's no light down there, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they all get on these ropes and go down.
We got to hurry and get 300 pounds of salt to the boss. Make sure to just carve brick lines as you do it.
The Devil's Drop, it's called.
Of course it is. Always with those kind of titles.
Look at this.
Wow. Nope, that's not it either. And that's the point too. There are tons of these everywhere, whether it's salt or rock or whatever the hell. It's like a cathedral underground, what we call cathedrals.
Right. It's a massive place. Look, there's even a river under here and stuff.
Look at that. Damn.
Look at this. This is the other end of the lake looking. I mean, you can see that this is a building.
Yeah, why would they carve it that way to try to just extracting salt to sell?
This is their little drawing of back then, I guess. Whatever. 19th century shit. Underground lakes. Some of their museum stuff. I guess they have a little workout room here, you know. Like you need to do a treadmill or something.
Oh, because we got COVID-19. Oh, I don't know if I should even say that.
They have things down here too, like these events and stuff. Like you can rent that hall that they carved or whatever and have a wedding down there.
Weird. And no one notices because they're busy wearing their mask and doing their aerobics on their treadmills.
Dude, this place is big enough to have a hot air balloon in.
Jeez.
I know, right?
Is he showing how they carved it?
I guess.
He carved those shoes, so that means that the ancient carvers, or the miners, could have easily carved.
Yeah, well, he's using a power tool, it looks like. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
And electricity. Yeah, he's got lights.
This is true
He's
too.
not doing it by candlelight.
Okay, but look here in the background.
Lines.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they did not carve. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous narrative that they carved. But so then it's like, how did it become salt? Like, what was in the original material that became salt?
Exactly. Look at that. Look at those brick. Okay, so they didn't put in brick lines here, right? Or they just look. You can see it's brick here, brick here, brick here.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. What the heck? Yeah, it looks like cooked out brick right there. They carved it like that. It looked like muffed up brick.
Balloon. Yeah, ballooned out.
Yeah.
Like those donkeys don't look original. They might have added those in or had commissioned someone.
Right. nativity scene.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it for those. Okay, so it's called, let me see here if I can find this freaking narrative. Hold on. All right, narrative. Let me go down here a little bit. 10 fascinating facts. Let's see if we can find it in here.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's probably like they were, they wanted to practice their religion, and so they, created this like sacred.
Yeah, the sacred salty space they needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Decorations. Okay, it's just describing it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it should be this thing here.
That
Is what
room
we're
is
talking
just
about.
incredible. Yeah.
Okay, the conditions, so the miners, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a place for them to pray.
It took over 30 years. Here it is. It took over 30 years for 3 men to complete the chapel, removing approximately 20,000
Oh
tons
my,
of salt.
oh my
3
God.
years for
30 years.
30 years, yeah, for 3 guys.
Liars, bullshit. My bullshit meter is off the
That's
chart
what
right
I'm
now.
saying. When I read this narrative back then, I'm like, this is ridiculous. It took 30 years for 3 men.
Ugh.
3 men? How old were they? How old were they when they started? They
Yeah.
started 18, or did they start at 8? Did they start at
30 until they were 60?
And they were down there all the time.
Yeah, and if that's their job and they have to extract a certain amount of salt,
right?
per
Why was there like
day,
3 guys? Where was
right.
everybody else at? They're like, fuck that. We're not going down there. We got life to live up here. You go
Yeah.
stick that freaking thing out.
Oh,
Okay.
they're in the other end of the salt mine, carving more sculptures and more brick walls. That's what they're doing. There's more of them everywhere else, because they're claiming those 3 just did that one room.
Yeah.
Or the whole fucking thing. Oh, give me a break.
Just that one room, the chapel. But that is this.
Oh my God.
This huge room that they hold events in now and stuff like that.
By
This room,
candlelight. By candlelight, Jen.
yeah, by candlelight.
Look at the columns in the back and all the little podium and shit.
It's incredible. I look at the floor.
Yeah, look at the floor.
Oh yeah, I was not buying that narrative at all.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So, and there was another crazy narrative I wanted to share with you guys real quick. Let's see. Imperial. We covered the Imperial Crown of Russia back a couple of channels ago, me and Shapu, and it got taken down for, I forget what it was, but he put it back up on his channel. He edited it out. It was like 3 or 4 channels ago. All right, what does it say here? I just got to find where it says here. Okay. Manufacturing. This is where I want to go here. Okay. Okay, the court jeweler, which is this guy, made the great imperial crown for the coronation of Catherine the Great in 1762, right? So let's check this out. 1762, the beautiful crown reflected his skills and workmanship. It is adorned with 49.36, or no, it's 4,936 diamonds arranged in a splendorous pattern across the entire surface of the crown, blah, blah, blah. And then it says down here, hold on. Oh, maybe it's down here a little bit more. Let me just see here where it says it in here. Forget. Where does it say it? How long it took? 37.5, blah, blah, blah.
Ugh, and they always make the story so complicated.
Okay, here. No, is this it? It was unfinished in time for Catherine's coronation, and the original colored stones, blah, 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 were replaced with diamonds. Hold on. I know it's here somewhere, guys.
Maybe it's at the bottom about where it'll say like it'll have the topics. I don't know.
It's been a while since I looked at this. This was like 3 years ago. It should be up here though, in the manufacturing.
Yeah, I think these crowns had some kind of tech ability, and the staffs and all that.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree with that 100%. All right, hold on. Just creativity, replacing blah blah blah. Dude, where is this fucking thing at? Well, anyway, it wasn't just him. It was him and his assistant. It was 2 guys, and they made this crown in 2 months. 2 months. This crown right here. They made this crown in 2 months without electricity in the 1700s. Make that make sense.
Yeah, they're so full of shit.
Exactly. I mean, that's insane. No tools, no power tools, and they made this thing in 2 months. She demanded that it be made for the coronation. There was only 2 months to the coronation. So you're telling me when the one guy slept, the other one was awake, and then when the other guy was awake, the other guy slept? Because how do you make that in 2 months with no electricity?
Yeah, and it's always some authority figure demanding to some peasant people that they do what they want, and that's how you accomplish. You have slaves accomplishing the pyramids. You have prisoners accomplishing the Capitol building. You have all the structures in San Antonio, Native Americans, because the missionaries demanded that they do it. You know, it's like that's not how badass art pieces are created. They're created with passion and drive and desire, and if there has to be a collaboration if it's big enough, you know, that everyone's working together in unison. Like it's always the opposite with them.
You're right. Okay, the crown. The crown was produced in a record 2 months and weighed only 2.3 kilograms. 2 months. Okay, so I think it says it over here somewhere as well.
Yeah, I saw did I think Shapu restream this?
Yes.
The stream,
Yes.
recently I watched it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whenever y'all zoom in, like some of those details are just incredible. They would have had to, you know, have all kinds of special tools. And I mean, you find all these little relics from the old world that are just teeny tiny, and they're so complex, and they have these mechanisms in them, and it's just awe-inspiring how the hell they created this stuff, especially according to our narrative, you know, our timeline. It doesn't make sense.
You got to make it make sense. Got to make that shit make sense.
Yep.
Let's see here. Well, anyway, yeah, that's what it says here. It's 2 months. They made it. And jeez. I was like, there's no fucking way these people made this in the 1700s in 2 months.
Yeah.
No way possible. Sorry. Just can't buy that narrative. All right, let me come back over here. There we go. All right, well, I think we're going to get ready to go. We're on 2 hours and 38 minutes, and things didn't go exactly as we planned, but that's okay. We're still here. Mm-hmm. I probably am going to have to wait at least 7 days, if not 2 weeks, to do anything on my main channel. So if I do anything, it'll be on this channel, obviously, or over on Shapu's or something like that. So Freya, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate this.
It was so fun. Even though we had some technical difficulties, I think it was still fun. I liked everything you showed was good, and been a good chat. This has been a long time coming.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to have you on again at another time. We can figure out maybe what's going on with the StreamYard stuff and you being able to present. Because when you go on that other guy's channel,
Yeah.
doesn't he use StreamYard?
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to present over there, no problem.
Yeah.
All my people can usually stream, so.
Yeah, the screen looks just how, whenever you screen share, that's exactly how it looks. And so it's
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah,
good.
that's really confusing. That confused the heck out of me. I don't know what happened there, but if anybody's not aware, apparently the stream got taken down on my main channel right at the very beginning because I played Mama Raise a Truth Seeker, and they said it was hate speech, which is it's preposterous. I've even fought that one. And they just deny me. They just, I try to appeal it, they deny me every time. So I don't even try anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But yeah, so we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much again for hanging out. Make sure you sub and bell. Oh gosh, I didn't even have pants on here. So I have pants on the ground. I have Freya and I have Kairos's links in the description below. If you're not subscribed to their channels, please make sure you subscribe. They got great content. They're all about the melt, and it's amazing evidence on each channel. Freya, I really love your work. You're doing so well, and I love how you describe what you're seeing, the language, the verbiage that you're using with all this. I'm really impressed by that. I like it.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And you're very clear, like how you present it. I know I get flustered sometimes or whatever like that, but you have one of those really good voices to explain what you're talking about and everything. And that's important because people are trying to grasp it, and you break it down really well for people to understand, because we always have new people coming on. We can't always just talk like, they already know what you're talking about. I always have to assume that there's somebody new and they don't know, and I'll go a bit more in depth to explain how I got to this point of what I'm looking at or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of times with my videos, that's basically what I feel like I'm doing is I'm just making them to show new people, but I know that it's probably just going to be people that already see it that are going to be watching. So it's kind of it's like this weird niche that it's like, it's just people that actually give a shit about this topic and really know, but I always make it with the intent. That's why I started, like, I would be on those flat earth channels, and I would, because I got into the melt before flat earth, and I would be like, and I'd be trying to explain it to people, or they'd bring up old world stuff. And so finally I was just like, I just need to make videos to show you. It's very easy to see. It's very obvious, so yeah, and that was before I found your channel, which is crazy. Like, I was watching Mark and James and Yoakum or Joaquim. And I did, and Spartan Red. Those are the only ones I knew of. I was just like, why are more people don't know about this? And then I heard about you and Shapu, and I was like, well, let me check these guys out. There's more. And I was like, I love her. She's awesome.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh man, she was part of the Buildings Cry when the buildings cry. Like, what the hell? How did I not know? Because I saw that documentary as well. But,
yeah, that was funny when we were making that. I was telling him, because he's really, Jerry's really like, rough around the edges and stuff. And he doesn't really have one of those documentary voices, if you will. And I'm like, look, you need to find your inner John Levi and use that voice to calmly and, explain what you want to explain in a way that people can continue listening, as throughout the whole thing. And he did a good job on that. It was fun doing it. I didn't want like a huge part in it or anything. I did, the two things, one in the beginning, and I think the part 1, part 2 or something. Thank you, Mary. Where have you been, Mary? I haven't seen you in forever. I'm glad to see you back here. Meltology is not easy to tell somebody new about, because it's kind of advanced, if you will. If somebody's not awake to any of this stuff and you want to show them that something's melted, and well, that's not a mountain. Geologists say that it's a mountain, but clearly it's not. It's melted. It's something else, right? And they'd be like, well, why are geologists wrong? And then you have to explain to them about the narrative for geology is tied to this ball that you're on, which they say you're on, but you're not. So then you got to get into flat earth. And then it's like, you're going from the melt to flat earth, and they're like walking away.
Yeah. You have to go straight for the pockets of survival. Those are the best ones. The pockets of survival, like the castles that look like it's like molten brick lava pouring out. Like
Yeah.
those are the best ones. I was watching because my husband, it's something I've been telling my husband about forever, and he's just like, oh, whatever. But we were watching this documentary about Dracula's castle, Vlad the Impaler's castle, and it had this shot on the main screen on the menu, and you could see clear as fucking day. There's like a rocky boulderous, pouring out of the side. And I was like, look at this. Anyway, and I was like, how the fuck would they build that way? They admit this is the mountain. This section of rock is the mountain. And whenever the people on the documentary go up, they're like literally using their hands and their feet, like climb, like, oh, we got to climb all the way up here. And it's like, how would they build that shit if in modern day we can't even put a ladder there? You have to crawl on all fours to access this thing,
Right.
And that it like clicked with him. It was just like, yeah, you're right. That's really like, that's fucking weird. That's not, anyway, those pockets of survival that have that kind of stuff, are like the stuff that Pants show. Well, I guess, I mean, we all show that kind of stuff, but the real basic stuff, I mean, looking at the mountains and these things that look like geological features to most people is really hard. That's like advanced, because they're like, oh, well, maybe that's brick lines, but no, it's probably just sedimentary layers. It's like, no, but look at all this previous shit. Okay. And that has advanced to this point. So now you can see it here as well. So
yeah, pockets of survival is good to go. And it always eventually leads into, the narrative that we've been told is a lie. They have to realize that you have to break that all down. And then, well, these are something else. So an event took place, and, our realm, this place works differently than what we've been told. And, of course you can get into volcanoes and stuff. I mean, that's really advanced, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nothing's. I mean, when I learned the Earth was flat, one of the first things I was curious about was the earthquakes, and then of course, volcanoes and what is under our feet, what's going on under us. How much we don't know about where we live.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like in school, they act as if we have everything figured out and we know all that. They have all the answers and it's all been proven, but none of it has been proven. It's all theoretical. And since everyone is saying these theories, and collectively, everyone just assumes, oh, somebody figured it out and it's proven. And nobody even thinks to look beyond that to try to, decipher for themselves.
The Big Bang is a theory, yet they always talk about that. Oh, it's the Big Bang and all this came from that and everything. You don't know. All that stuff that you say came from the Big Bang is fake. There's no planets and all this stuff like that. Your big penis rockets going into black holes. You're spinning balls all over the place. Your Milky Way fucking happy ending there. It's just all sex based.
Yeah.
It's Lucifer. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I said, 250 years ago, they started teaching the ball Earth. So what happened 250 years ago? Well, I think that's when we entered this time that we're in, which we call the short season of Satan. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't they just, after the cataclysm, after this X factor, God's judgment, whatever you want to call it, happened, why didn't they, when they started civilization back up again, continue with the knowledge they had before? No, they went straight to deception.
Yeah, psychological. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a psychological reset, a very clear psychological reset that they poured into the educational system, and we see the figureheads, and then into the books and the Rockefeller education system, and then that was it. And then into the movies, into the media. Like, I think tons of movies and film and all that really forms people's concept of what history is. They assume that since the movie's made, then someone before that figured out or wrote down or somehow documented. And it's all just obvious propaganda. It was just there was just massive psychological reset. It all traces back to the mid 1800s, all of it.
So why would they not tell us what we're really on and maybe lie to us about other things? You know what I mean? Why is it so important for us to have this globe lie and this vast, ever expanding space, which we're a little insignificant speck in? Why couldn't we know that at least, we're in this system, this enclosed system? Why couldn't we know that? So these are the type of questions that I've had. And it just, for me, it leads me back to the fact that they're hiding the creator of this place. We have to think we're on this ball, and all this weird stuff and everything. It makes no sense. So, but then when you come to find out, it's not only that they're lying about what we're on, but it's everything around us, what's above us, this dome. They tell us there's these layers to the atmosphere, and, you can only go 8 miles down and all this stuff like that. But it's just nothing like what they told us. And the only thing that I can think of for me of why they're hiding all this stuff is it has to be really, really huge and really, really important. And for me, that's God. What else could it be? I mean, what else, in your opinion? I don't know if you have any, I'm not even going to say religious, anything
spiritual
with
or
the creator, okay? Because people get all hell bent on these words and stuff like that. But if you were an atheist, right? What would be your answer for why they would lie to us so much and hide all this stuff and work so hard for all these generations to lie to us? What could it be that big to cover?
Yeah, I don't think from an atheist point of view, it doesn't make sense, because it confirms that view is wrong. They're clearly, in my opinion, hiding our divinity, our connection to the divine, the fact that we're divine, and they lie about everything to have us so discombobulated and so out of resonance that we can't even function properly and normally anymore. Like it's just all like a disfrequency.
Yeah, we're so disconnected from our reality that we don't even know what the hell we're living on.
Exactly.
We could walk right past the flat Earth every day, fly over it, and we still don't know. That's how
a melted fucking building, and you just think, oh, primitives, old. They were so discombobulated, and the fact that they have a tremendous effort that's constantly beating down on us says a lot about the power that we have that they're trying to suppress in us. But I think it comes down to our divinity. I think that we play a much more important role in this system than they have us believe. Like we know that the land, the stuff we call land, was actually from our ancestors. And I think that tons of the plants and the animals was probably also a creation or a manipulation, a divine manipulation, what we consider divine. And I think that's what it comes down to. And they're just trying to distract us from that, from resonating with that.
Right. So everybody before the X Factor knew the truth, knew where they were, and all this stuff like that, had amazing stuff going on. And then there's an X Factor, God's judgment, whatever you want to call it. And then we go into lies, nothing but lies. Lies from the last 250 years practically. So to me, learning about the short season of Satan and the millennial reign, oh, okay, well then it makes sense. Lucifer is a great deceiver. He deceiveth the whole world. He lies and confuses. That's what he does. So maybe we are in that short season of Satan, because look at what's going on. We've been lied to about everything. We don't know nothing. And but before, they knew it all. So just for me, it adds up that way. And then some people were talking about the Tatarian stuff and everything, and I'm not saying there wasn't Tataria and it wasn't erased off the map. I get that, and I can see how you might think, okay, why maybe these are Tatarian buildings and stuff. But then, once I realized this whole timeline deception and the millennial reign passed already, and this season that we're in, because you cannot deny the season that we're in. Okay. Yeah. I mean, just
everybody feels it.
Okay.
Everybody feels it, Jen. Yeah.
Right. So short season of Satan totally explains that, right? You got all these signs and symbols all around, like the Statue of Liberty with 1776 on the tablets and all this stuff like that. And it's Lucifer breaking his chains and everything. So, I mean, like for me, that it just makes sense that it seems to be like that type of thing that's taken on, a cyclical thing. Maybe there's 1,000 years of peace, and then there's this short season of, we fall back into darkness, if you will. Like we think we have all this knowledge, but we really don't know nothing. We don't even know what we're living on, because we've been lied to all our life. But yet we think we're so smart. We got these phones and all this stuff, PhDs, plaques on our walls. We got it all figured out, but really we don't know nothing. We're living under a deception. So, and 13 generations in from the last reset, coming to the end of this short season of Satan. So what's next? That would be another X Factor, God's judgment event. And then after that,
heaven and a new earth.
Right. Or even just if it wasn't a new heaven and a new earth, it would be another maybe 1,000 years of peacefulness. You know what I mean? Afterwards, people repopulate and all stuff like that. We don't know what 1,000 years of peace looks like. We've been at war since all this time, 250 years. It's just war and chaos. That's it. We don't even understand what 1,000 years of peace and love and joy would be like.
Yeah, and I think that's our natural default.
Yeah.
Is to be at peace. I mean, that's like in the animal kingdom, you see little battles here and there, but overall there's harmony. You don't have raccoons killing all the other raccoons in this big battle. You have little little fights, and then they work it out. And I think that's our natural default. That's how we and our natural default is also happiness. We shouldn't be sad and worried and depressed and anxious and taking pills and all this kind of shit. We should all be happy the way children are. Children find happiness in any situation. They find something new and exciting and awe-inspiring, and their curiosity is constantly, but they suppress that and they destroy that with their propaganda at a very young age. And so everyone's just like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. And I'll just, they're just completely out of their element and disconnected from their divinity, from our natural place on this realm. I don't think this realm is hell. I don't think it's set up to be a prisoner, to be a hell. They've made it a prison and a hell. It's like we're living in their dream. They're manifesting and umbrelling that over us. And most people are in the trance and going along with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because once you separate yourself, like say you decide to go live off grid, you don't have a TV anymore and all this stuff. You're just doing it on your own. No people around, newspapers, nothing. Generally everything's good as long as you could, carve out a nice life for yourself and have what you need to not survive, but live happily and stuff like that. Like I told my husband, they're saying all this stuff's going on. I go outside, the birds are chirping. It's quiet. Nothing's happening. Yeah. But on TV, the whole world's burning down.
Exactly. Yep.
And then, the situations, how we're raised, we got all this depression and, drug use and alcoholism, pedophilia going on, all this stuff that people are being raised in. And then that contributes more to the, this negative suppression that you have over you where you can't find that happiness. In the old world, I think, say the millennial reign, you know what I mean? It was a whole nother level of being. I think we are inherently good. I think that this environment that we live in turns us into these monsters that we hear about,
Yes, we're all traumatized. We're all traumatized. They have traumatized all of us. And like that bullshit that they pulled the last few years, everyone should be so fucking pissed off that they would do some shit and lie about that. And then like, us knowing that they lied about the globe and our history and all that, we should be so fucking pissed off and done with them, and the wars and shit. None of the wars in the past 200 years would have happened if it wasn't for those fuckers. None of us would go to war with another country. These people are fucking psychopaths.
Yeah. And also I think in the millennial reign, when they had
it's their doing
a higher frequency body in the millennial reign, that if I hit you, I would feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to go to war with somebody. If I punch you in the face and I can feel it, why ain't I gonna punch you in the face anymore?
Yeah. So, because you're a reflection of me.
You're all of us are, and I'm another you.
Exactly. You're a reflection of me. Yep. So that's why, like, whenever I do nice to you or compliment you, it's like things that I would appreciate people to do with me. And so if I do negative to you, it's the same that you're. Yeah, it's a mirror. We're mirroring each other.
In the millennial reign, when they put their TVs on, if they had them, that was all great news every day, all day long. Try to find one news station that talks about anything good at all at any time on their stuff. Maybe 1 or 2 times out of a whole year, you might hear like something nice happened.
Yeah, some stray dog found a home.
Some little special thing that they add in at the end of their newscast, but the rest of it's all just death and ruin.
It's poison. They just poison your mind, and it's all trauma based. It's all trauma based.
Absolutely. They got people so confused. I learned about a lot of stuff, going on with like the movie Zeitgeist and the Bible and all this stuff. Nobody talks about the Quran being manipulated or all this Vedic text being manipulated, but I don't know. The Bible has a lot of good stories in it. It's basic information, or what is it called? Basic instructions before leaving Earth. The Bible.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not denying it's been manipulated. We know that. Okay.
But you can tell the parts that resonate.
But like, the parts that resonate, exactly.
It's like, yes, that's obviously true. Yes, you can tell.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it's I understand the control mechanism and how they've used it to, subdue people. And, you hear about the Catholics or whatever that came over and
the Vatican
forced the Indians to live our way. And I don't agree with none of that. I don't know why they were doing that. They had their own, they look all godly and they pray and they wear all this stuff. And then they're beating these people on the side. Like,
that's even what
crazy
happened.
Christians over here, but that's not it. That's not who they were. They had an agenda, and they were using the mask of, we're parishioners or whatever, coming over here, and we're going to convert you to our religion. And they were using it in the wrong way. They were not being righteous. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't force people into that stuff.
No.
And if that's their culture.
Yeah, you can't force people into spiritual belief, and you can't force people to create beautiful artwork.
Right. Exactly.
That's not how shit works. You gotta have passion. You gotta be invested on your own. Yes, you have to be like invested psychologically, emotionally, spiritually on your own. You can't force that. Like, you're gonna make a badass painting right now, Jen, or I'm gonna whip your ass. That's not how it works.
So funny. But, when I learned about the millennial reign, I was already aware of the 1,000 years that they had added to our timeline and other things that they subtracted, and all the different calendars and everything like that, and how they manipulated all that stuff. I saw the J's on the coins and the artwork and everything. And that's when they started to talk about, well, the J represent, or the I, Yeshua and Jesus. And I was like, oh, that's really crazy how these I's and J's are. And then I came upon the timeline deception, and she explains the millennial reign and everything, which I never even thought of the millennial reign. I never really thought about, like, oh, that's what's coming down the road. I was not even aware of that stuff. It wasn't even on my radar. But I was really curious about these dark ages and this 1,000 years and what's going on there. And oh, great, we're not in 2023. Well, we don't know where we're at, what we're on, or what time it is.
Nope.
Yeah, I got to figure this out now. And I really delve into it and stuff, and I'm looking at the timeline here, and I'm like, well, what would be so important to hide 1,000 years? What would be so important to hide that we're on this flat Earth plane? I mean, this is pretty big stuff, and seeing the season that we're in, this time that we're in now, and the only thing that would want to hide it like that and deceive us would be Lucifer, and we're in the short season of Satan.
Mm-hmm. It definitely matches up. I agree. Yeah. It definitely matches up. And these buildings are built to perfection. I mean, the ones that are intact, they're literally perfect. They're perfect. And it doesn't make sense that, the timeline they're telling us. And it does feel like we're in Satan's little season. I mean, I think that whole, and it does make sense as well that they would switch us back, that they would throw off the timeline biblically and make us think that we're at the beginning and we're still waiting for the millennial reign and we're still waiting for these signs of the time and all that crap, that's what they do. They confuse us. So it could be perhaps that the Bible is accurate, or mostly accurate, not so tampered with, but that they've confused our placement as far as the timeline goes in that story. And then that's the big lie. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're at the end of the book instead of the beginning of the book.
Exactly. Dark Ages here, they say, is from like the 1300s and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact they call it the Dark Ages and the medieval, that they do everything opposite. So it's like that was probably like the enlightened times, the opposite of evil, the good days.
Right. I'm going to screen share real quick because I just looked up, in and around the Dark Ages, 11th, 12th, 13th century and stuff. And so let me see, it says over here, it says Dark Ages to early Middle Ages, the 5th to the 10th century, in and around that time, leading up to the 12th and the 13th. And then it goes into the Renaissance and stuff like that. So I looked up, where is it right here? 12th century. Oh, gosh, what did I just do? 12th century cathedrals. 12th century.
They look just like the 16th century, the 17th century, the 18th century, and the 19th century.
12th century, guys. They're busting this shit out. 12th century.
With no electricity. Pooping in buckets. In buckets. Making that shit.
I'm thinking like what Kairos said is that, it seems like these buildings are so perfect and so amazing, and the time frame clearly doesn't fit what we're seeing with our eyes here. Agreed. So what would they have been able to do in the 12th century?
Well, that's like, oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it was the millennial reign, these buildings
top,
make sense then.
Yeah, that Notre Dame right there, you can tell the tops are missing off the two side columns.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There.
Where is it? Up here?
Right there, down.
Oh, this one right here?
No, but that one's missing the tops too.
Exactly. I noticed that on some of these. I used to say that to Steve. I was like, it looks like it's missing
right
some
there.
tips.
That one right there. Yep. I've got a picture of this one on one of the, I think it's like the western side, but you can see the bricks popping out, deformed and totally fried and not matching the rest. It's not consistent with the rest of the structure. Yeah. But yeah, the Notre Dame has some areas of damage that are pretty easy to see.
Oh, well,
and it's not truly symmetrical either. It's kind of an interesting the way they built that structure. But
let's see what we get for 10th century. Same thing.
They look the same. Yeah, it looks the same.
All right, let's go back another one. Let's go back to the 9th century.
It was just a mega civilization. It was a realm-wide mega civilization.
9th century.
Cathedrals. What is this?
9th century.
9th. Oh, it looks the same. Mm-hmm. You can't tell the difference. Yeah, they made these older because they probably have more damage, or they're more complex. They're far more complex and perplexing for us to look at. So they make it much older because it's like, oh, well, we just don't know why they added all those little nodules on the spikes on the towers. You know, it was just because it was older. You know,
right. That was style, but yeah, there's still there was just all through.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys something really cool that I was looking at last night. Is let me see here, 1700s. Yes. Oh, that's a comma. Sorry. 1700s men's fashions. Okay, guys, in the 17th century, I can go back even further. It doesn't even matter. But this is where I started last night, 17th century. As you go back even further, it's more elaborate and ornate what they were wearing. This is how their stuff, and the common person kind of looked like this. But yeah, this is what they were wearing in the 17th century. Check this out. Let's go to 1800s. 1800s. So now they're not as ornate, but they're still pretty, sophisticated looking, if you will. This is what they were wearing in the 1800s. Right. So then you go to the 1900s. Now we're getting into the suit kind of thing. Really plain, pretty much just black suits, hats, nothing ornate, nothing fancy, right? Just this. Oh my gosh. Then you get I went to 1940 after this. I went to the 40s. Now we're in the 40s. This is what it looks in the 40s. So do you see how they have us thinking that the fashions back in the 1700s were way more ornate and elaborate. They don't have electricity or nothing like that. They don't have dry cleaners. Okay. Did you see the dresses and stuff that these people were wearing?
Yeah. They spend all their time getting dressed and fixing their hair.
Right. So then we go to the 60s. So let's see what they were wearing in the 60s. You got all this stuff. This is the 60s now, what men's fashions are. So you went from the 1700s where they're embroidered outfits and stuff like that, stockings and all kinds of stuff. And it's just, this is what they were wearing. I mean, look at it. Look how fancy this stuff is.
That's like, I think it's Marcus Aurelius. I could be wrong, but in one of his books, if this is the right person, talks about how we've basically devolved, that we were more advanced and now we're less advanced, which I think is clear with this kind of research. But I don't think it was a slow. I think there was an abrupt end to this very advanced civilization. I think is kind of the difference, because that's something that me and my husband discussed whenever I bring this up. He's like, yeah, we were clearly more advanced, now we're less advanced, but I think there was an abrupt interruption with this event, this cataclysm, the cataclysm.
So I just went back to the 1600s, and it's even crazier than the 1700s. As you can see, they're wearing balloon pants and stockings and have all this ornate stuff going on with their outfits. I mean, I don't know where they washed this stuff or dry cleaned it. I don't know what's going on here. But the further back you go, the crazier it gets.
They make it further back. I mean,
1500.
It could have just been the population would have been so big. This could have just been different kind of genres of style for different regions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. But
like
basically,
it could be all the same time. And these were just
stockings are not easy to make. That's very, very fine.
Yeah.
Who's making stockings?
That's a good point, Jen. Who's
really
making
pantyhose? That process happened in the 1600s.
In the 1400s.
Kidding me?
Like tiny little thread.
Let's see what they were wearing in the 1400s. The women's stuff is even crazier, of course.
Yeah.
Again, the 14th, 15th, and 1600s, it's all the same stuff pretty much. Pretty much the same. It's crazy.
Man.
So yeah, I was looking at that and comparing them. I think I might do a video on it.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be interesting.
Because not only were the buildings elaborate back then, the clothes were elaborate and everything, but they couldn't figure out roads or cars or vehicles or something like that. It doesn't even make any sense. And as you go through time, our buildings are cheap and temporary, right? We got clothes made in Honduras and China and stuff that are falling apart and everything and made with toxins and stuff. So let's look. Go ahead.
Yeah, their fucking clothes from the 1400s still exist. We still have shoes from the 1400s.
Right?
My fucking boots don't last a year.
Exactly.
And
it's manufactured obsolescence, didn't you know? Okay, here's some men's fashions for the 2000s. This is what we got. This is it. We've seen what they were wearing before, and look at what they're wearing now. It's just like
there's sacks.
Yeah,
sacks of cotton on them.
It's ridiculous. It's so twisted. So yeah, if you want to know where we're at in the timeline, just look at the clothes.
Good point.
Boy.
Oh Lordy.
All right, we're definitely going to get out of here now. We're at 3 hours and 11 minutes. I want a whole nother hour practically.
It was fun though.
Oh, thank you, Freya. I really appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Jen. It was fun to finally do it.
You're welcome.
I'll have to do it again.
Definitely going to do it again for sure. And I know you're probably kind of ready to get out of here. I think are you kneeling down? I thought I saw you kneeling down.
Yeah, I've got
comfortable.
Yeah, I've got my iPad on a bed and I'm on a pillow on the floor. But I'm comfy. I'm comfy.
Oh my goodness. I love you, girl. All right. So we're going to go out with a song tonight and definitely going to have Freya back on for sure. Definitely.
Awesome. We'll have to get pants on too.
Yeah. I don't know what happened tonight with him.
I
feel
know. And wasn't Kairos supposed to join too?
Yeah, Kairos was in the chat for a little bit. He said he was kind of tired, so he figured he would just not come on, which is fine. We'll have him back on another time.
Yeah.
But
awesome.
Well, guys, let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. We muttered our way through this show, and hopefully I'll see you back on my other channel maybe in a week or so. But if I'll do anything else, it'll be on this channel. And thanks again, Freya. I love you, girl.
Awesome. Love you too, Jen. Bye. Bye, everybody.
You've got praise. What praise? They get up every morning from the long clocks, wanting to
fuck.